All right, we are live. So far, I've been on 9 seconds, and K is first. I was gonna say no one's here yet, so if you're watching this, you're probably watching this as a replay. I usually leave my live streams up for a day, half a day. I don't like to leave them on our channel permanently. So if you're watching this, hello, Ryan from Happy Healthy Vegan, doing one of my once every week or so live streams. I haven't done one on a Saturday evening in ages, so this will be interesting. I'm not sure how what kind of people are around, if you guys are out partying and stuff, so we will see here. But yeah, 38, 40 seconds in, already got 40 people on, so cool. Not bad. All right, let's see who is here, and let's move my window over so I don't have to bend my neck so badly there. So we got Kay and Peter and Priscilla and Chelsea and Ruben and Mahout and Graven Babies, Laura and Priscilla, Sean, Lila, Star Sprinkles, Savvy, Boise Triathlete, Charlene, Karen, Chris, Kurz, Minnie Wolfang, Bradley, the Manimal, Lamberto, um, Lily, Marie. Hey guys, shout out to all the first 50 people to come on. So yeah, I'll take some questions in a second. And yeah, just letting people have a chance to come on. But if you want to say anything to me right now, and yeah, we'll see if I'm going to be the next vegan to fail because yeah, in the comments on our last two videos about like Ravana and raw alignment, so many anti-vegans coming on and say, hey, yeah, all the vegans are starting to fall down, and it's all coming apart, it's falling apart. Like, what are you talking about? Just like three or four people that have quit recently who've all practiced for the most part some kind of extreme form of eating or dieting that really has nothing at all to do with being a vegan. And I don't think I'm going to fall anytime soon. What do you guys think, guys? I mean, come on. Yeah, a lot of them have a history of like, yeah, not eating a lot, either through fasting or just not eating a lot, calorie restriction, or who knows, stuff like that. What we always practice here, what we preach is to eat till you're full. It's just what regular people do, non-vegans do. I don't see why vegans have to be the ones who starve themselves or anything like that. Cool, Dave. I'm glad you're loving our live streams here. Cool. Alrighty, cool. 2.5 minutes, 75 people on. So cool. All right, so I guess I'll start looking at some of your guys' questions now, or if there's just things you want to say. And I want to also let you guys know as the stream carries on, usually more and more people come on, and I'm not going to see all your questions immediately. So just ask it a second or third time. I'm only human, I only could process so much information at once. And if you're not a vegan, you're cool. I mean, you're at the right place here. This is should be friendly, open place for people to come and ask questions, learn about veganism. And if you're an anti-vegan, someone who really hates vegans or dislikes vegans strongly, you can be here. Just be cool, be polite, be considerate. Remember, this is not a place to just come and preach some mean comment. This is a place to discuss things rationally and objectively. So, you're just going to be a jerk, go find another vegan channel to hate on. But if you want to be cool, respectful, you can hang out. So anyway, let's see what's going on here. Have they offered me money to quit veganism? Here, guys, I've been wondering that too. If a lot of these people have been getting paid from the fish or meat industries to quit vegan, I really want them to approach me. I really, really do. This is my dream. I really want, if this is really happening, I want these industries or industry to approach me, and I'll play along with it for a while and just record all the emails and conversations and then expose it, show it to you guys, and imagine how many views it'll get. Not to say I'm doing it for views, but to expose the tactics of these industries if they're doing that to try to bribe vegans to, to not be vegan anymore. That would be amazing, huh? That would be some great underground reporting there. So hopefully they're not listening right now, because if so, they probably won't try this anymore because they know I'm onto them. But anyway, that would be rad. Let's see. Let's see what else you guys talking about here. Um, let's see. Get a Marshall amp in the picture. Fender amps are too thin. Yeah, I guess they're not the most beefy amps, but you'd be surprised. Some of the best, nicest sounding guitars in the world have been recorded through Fender Princeton amps. These little ones right here, twins, reverbs too. You can get a lot done with an amp under 50 watts. Let's see. Do I take a DHA or EPA vegan supplement? Actually, funny you ask. I've been chatting with these guys here. Can you see it on the card here? Clean Machine. Let's see, whose card am I showing there? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I've been. It's like a plant. they call it it's like a protein powder. It's a powder. It's marketed towards like lifters and stuff like that. But it's just a whole food aquatic plant. They use the entire plant, the whole thing, and it's packed with amino acids. It's got ALOA, so it doesn't have DHA or EPA. But yeah, it should convert unless you have some kind of weird problem or something like that. Yeah, it's got tons of vitamins and nutrients, and I'm loving it. It's just like it tastes like plants. It doesn't taste like weird chemicals like some of these other vegan powders I've been having. So I'm talking to these guys. I'm loving it. Every time I go lift, or even today, I did sprints, came back and poured some of that in my smoothie, and I feel wonderful. So yeah, I'll just let you guys right now. I've added that into my exercise and eating regime. Clean Machine. It's called um, Clean. What is it? It's just their protein powder. It's just a big jar of protein. And it's actually it's more than protein. It's just a whole food plant that happens to be packed with amino acids. Anyway, um, and I just got from a Canadian company. I don't have his card here, do I? I just got it in the mail or UPS yesterday. Some like it's an EP. It's not ALA. It's EHAD. It's the ones that you can't get on a vegan diet. EHA, EPA, and DHA, and it's like a peanut butter spread or something like that. I didn't really check it out yet. I've been busy since I got it, but it looks really interesting. So I'll let you guys know more about that. So anyway, um, but I haven't really tried any of the algaes for my omega-3s or anything yet. I've been getting by just like eating like a lot of you guys, just eating plants that have fats in them, which you should be eating. Sometimes I'll have some flax or something like that, hemp seeds sometimes, like that, have walnuts, just try to have a diverse vegan diet. So anyway, oh yeah, vegan zombies and no way Craig. Yeah, they're doing good there. Yeah, I'm glad they called out Impossible Burger there. What's my take on it? Well, my take is I'm first of all, I'm glad when I went to Products Expo West, I saw Craig and Zombie there. And I'm just glad I didn't go looking for Impossible Burgers, or I just didn't stumble upon their booth randomly. So I'm glad I didn't find them because that's just lame. I mean, you know, just lying about if there's dairy in the products they're serving, and that just shows you that's like, I'm not going to support them personally. I'm not calling for a boycott or anything on Impossible Burgers, but it just shows you from the top down, veganism's not flowing through that company. I've spoken a few times with the CEO of Beyond Burger, their competitor, and he's a vegan, Ethan Brown. And every time I've seen their products at National Products Expo West, you don't have to ask. Everything there is vegan because that's what they believe in. Again, like Impossible, where their target demographic isn't necessarily for vegans, but at least when they show their foods there, vegans don't have to worry. So if I have to decide between the two, I'm way more pro Beyond Burger. But I tell you, I hardly ever eat that stuff anyway, either of those burgers. Like I was at a place today that had some of that, and I opted just to get some simple whole foods. Anyway, I see some talk about cat. Yeah, Evolution cat food. That's the dry kibble. That and the Ami. Right now, we have a huge bag of the Evolution stuff there. But yeah, they like Ami. If you can find that too, AMIE. It's just friend in Italian. That's an Italian brand. But yeah, check those out. Those are good kibbles. Yeah, I totally recommend them. As far we're not sponsored or anything like that, but our cats love it. The possums love it. The raccoons love it. Pretty much any stray cat that comes by to get some outside, they love it too. Is Vegan Street Fair over, Chris? Yeah, I think it's done at 6 or 7 or something like that. I don't know. We didn't go. We just got too much stuff going on. We've just been going to a lot of events, just had a lot of work to catch up on. And actually, in truth, it's really far, far drive for us to get out to that part of the city. It's a long way. And then it's a long way to park. It's a big deal for us to get to Vegan Street Fair. So yeah, that's why I'm here in this room and Angie's in the other room editing video tonight. Let's see, Bradley the Wolf. Hey, what's going on there, Bradley? Thanks for our first super chat tip of the night there. Much appreciated. Check our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan, or at Ryan Lum, and you'll see a shout out. So what are you saying there, Bradley? It feels like vegans and fruitarians are up against the world. They're both minorities, and some people stereotype them in such bad ways. Yeah, I want to apologize if in my like Ravana video, when I it's showing how a long-term raw fruitarian background could have been part of her problem. Same with raw lime. And a lot of people say they've been eating raw long and they're doing fine. Great. I never meant to say everyone who eats raw like fails and starts eating fish at some point. I mean, yeah, that's not what I was saying. I was saying I was pointing out a pattern of behavior. A lot of these people who failed did have some of these things going for them, or not, working against them. But yeah, yeah, some people do great on raw. I'm not one of them, but yeah, you do find some for sure. But it's not as common as finding people who succeed eating just how we do, whole food plants, basically. Just eating all sorts of plants. You know, as opposed to really restricting it down to some plants. I like pretty much all plants except for like, onions and garlic and stuff like that. Um, let's see. Um, hey, Nagev athlete over in Arizona, right? What is up? Um, let's see. What else you guys asking here? Yeah, speaking of vegan fish, I just saw at our market for the first time today. Good Catch. Have you guys seen that? We've seen them at Expo West the past couple years. It's like a vegan like tuna, basically. They're kind of like a Beyond Meat of tuna or fish like that. So yeah, fish is starting to become more in the mainstream vegan world now too. Let's see. Yeah, you going to now, Jeff? You going to LA Veg Fest? Yeah, we're gonna go too. I just started talking to some of the people who run it. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna be involved with them again. Not sure exactly how, but yeah, I think it's Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. So mark that on your calendars. All you guys listening, all 139 of you guys listening right now. Yeah, LA Veg Fest in Woodley Park in the Valley of Los Angeles. May 5th. And if you want to come meet us, and there'll be not only us, there'll be tons of other like, vegan social media people. I don't know who exactly yet, but just judging by the past several years, they usually load a ton up. They fly a few out from across the country or even the world sometimes. So yeah, mark that on your calendars. Come meet us little local people and a ton of others from all over. Um, LA Veg Fest. Um, let's see. Um, all right. What do I think about Dr. Sebi? People ask me that all the time. I really don't know too much about him, so it'd be kind of ignorant for me to say anything of any substance because I really don't know much about him. I thought he's kind of promotes raw or something like that. Is that right? Socially, I can't even make a statement with any confidence. So that's why I just say no comment. I'm not gonna BS you guys if you guys ask me about something I really don't really have much information about, and therefore I can't contribute any meaningful discussion about it to you guys. um let's see. Mitch, you cracked the molar. Oh my god, what were you doing? Were you chomping a hard seed or something? It just happens though, things like that happen. What do I think about vegan keto? Asked Simplex Harp. It's funny, about every live stream someone asks me without fail what I think about vegan keto. And I always like to ask a question back to them or you. And if you're one of these people, let me just ask you this. It could be me asking rhetorically, or you can answer back. Either way, I'm just asking, what do you hope to get from vegan keto that you think you cannot get from just eating how I eat? And like, the vegan doctors recommend eating whole food plants. What are you expecting will happen on vegan keto? Do you want to lose weight? Like, that seems to be why most people I know who do keto go on keto. They want to get shredded, lose fat and stuff like that. So is that what you're going for? I mean, and then I'll ask, is that the only way to eat vegan where you lose weight? Of course it's not. So ask me, what do you think is unique about vegan keto what's the thing, the gain you're hoping to get from vegan keto? So let me know. Um, Wesley, what has excited me lately in terms of my diet? Any new discoveries? I just told you I was happy to discover that protein powder. Who I'm talking with them about like working with them some more because I've tried tons of different vegan protein blends and stuff like that. And I just like how this one's a plant. It's not like some weird chemicals added up to make proteins. I told you, it's called Clean Machines of Brand. Check out their website. In fact, if you guys are watching, I know you guys are out here for street fair. I'm sorry I couldn't come out and say hi to you guys, but yeah, I'm digging their thing. It's just a whole food plant, some kind of like water aquatic lentil type plant, and it's packed with just tons of nutrients. And yeah, I'm just digging it. I'm putting that in my banana smoothies, and it's feeling good because I think my body's looking for a little bit more of that now that my training's a little bit different than it was when I was like purely running and cycling. you know, getting some gains for basketball. Let's see. Lily Marie, you think the opposition is getting way bigger and more intense? Well, it's proportional, Lily. It's as vegan gets bigger, the intense hate. I mean, the opposition gets bigger, and it just something about veganism really um, gets people rubbed wrong. I think when people see people making a positive change, doing something actually good, but really different, violating all the norms that they know, it really makes them afraid. They have fear, and that's how a lot of people react. Is just becoming anti-vegans. It's sad. To tell you a little side story, not related to vegan, but I follow like the electric car space kind of closely. And I was reading, you guys may have seen this in the news. Forgot when it was, like a month or two ago. I think it was about a couple months ago at a Tesla supercharging station where you go and quickly charge your Tesla when you're on the road. A bunch of like guys, and I'm not kidding, like pickup trucks, gas pickup trucks, tried to block the Tesla owners from being able to access the supercharging stations. I go, what is it about Teslas or electric cars that makes these guys in their pickup trucks fearful that they have to go out and pick on them and prevent them from? It's the same thing with vegans, just something about us not eating dead animals and not hastening our planet's demise somehow gets people pissed off or something, so they have to react like the guys trying to block the Tesla station. So there's something about when you're doing something different, going against the old norms, and it's actually positive change, it rubs people wrong. um Anyway, what else you guys asking here? I think fully raw Christina will eat cooked food. You think so, Chris West? I hope she does, because I think, why not? Is cooked food gonna kill her or taking years off her life? Absolutely not. Make her less healthy, probably help. So yeah, I hope so. Is Angie making a special guest appearance tonight? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Produce Not Pill. She usually kind of comes in for a little bit, maybe towards the end when we start getting hungry for dinner. So we will see. She is nearby. Um, Please talk about amino acids. Well, that's a really broad topic, Lomberto. What particularly about amino acids? And I'll try to answer your question. That's so broad. There's like a million things one could discuss about amino acids. Um, let's see. Have I watched Fully Raw Christina 32-year-old virgin video? Whoa. I was not aware of that. And no, I did not see that video. I mean, yeah, I hope she eats cooked foods. I hope so. I think she would feel great. And not to say abandon raw. I mean, I start most of my mornings raw with my banana smoothies. I still like raw, but I wouldn't want to eat just raw. Has its place. Like for me, that's breakfast. And I'll have fruit at night too often, particularly in the summer when like, cherries and local fresh blueberries, grown outdoors are fresh. Um, yes, Carly. Yes, we are going to LA Veg Fest, as I was saying a little bit earlier. You probably just hopped on. Yeah, we're gonna be doing something. Last information I have, it's Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. So mark your calendars. As far as I know, we're going to be there probably on some kind of panel speaking, and there should be tons of other vegan and Instagram YouTuber people. So yeah, mark your calendars. Come circle that date, May 5th, LA Veg Fest. There's a Veg Fest LA. I always get it wrong. Um, I should know by now. It's been like the fourth one I've gone to. Anyway, Brian, you're eating 10 bananas a day. Wow. I think I've backed down to maybe like 7 or 8 bananas in my smoothies, but I still put other fruits in there. I'll put strawberries and stuff in. But I think 10 was great when I was really burning just a boat ton of calories when I was doing lots of running. If you go out in like a 2+ hour run, that's like 1,000 calories. You need 10 bananas. But now the exercise I'm doing, I don't think it's burning quite as much. Let's see. I hear you, Mahout. Yeah, I don't know why vegans, when they decide to stop being vegan, they're attracted to fish, which happens to be the most polluted, source of toxins you can get in your diet. It doesn't make too much sense. So yeah, go figure. Are they all being paid off by some kind of fish industry? I don't know, but I'm hoping, like I said, they come here and try to get me to sign up, and I'll play along and just expose their whole scam. If that's happening, I'm totally down. Hey, Cher T, what's up? Thanks for joining. Fantastic mom. Great question. You saw my old video how I got my mercury amalgam. I think I'm pronouncing that fillings removed from my mercury-free dentist. Um, it's been a few years now, to be honest with you. I think I did that in 2012. Yeah, I really can't say for sure. I wish I kept a diary or had a YouTube channel back then so I would have recorded it. But I've heard other people say they notice right away they feel better, less brain fog. Maybe that's what's bugging some of these, recent former vegans. Maybe they have mercury fillings that are giving them a brain fog, and they didn't have to eat fish. They just should have got their mercury fillings removed. But I'm glad I did. I have no regrets whatsoever. There's no reason to have like mercury in your mouth. If it's when it's removed from your teeth. Here's the whole thing: the EPA requires dentists to like handle it as a toxic, hazardous substance. It has to be stored in a certain way, and there's a lot of regulations, but they say, "Oh, when it's in your mouth, totally cool. But when it's out of your mouth, it's all of a sudden a hazardous substance." That just right there told me, wait, why is that crap in my mouth? But when it's out of my mouth, it all of a sudden has to be handled like, it's it's plutonium or something. Anyway, um, I'll answer one of your weird songs. Favorite Nirvana song? Not my favorite band, but Something in the Way is probably my favorite Nirvana song. Hey, Heartedly Tin Man Adonis. Great name there. People in their 20s wouldn't have mercury fillings. Well, I think I got mine when I was younger than that, probably just from having like sugary drinks that my parents, just told me, hey, this is what people do in the world. They drink soda. I just drink soda. Um, when are we releasing the Expo West video? Good question, Chris West. Angie's working on that right now, I believe. She's been working on it for a few weeks, but we've just had to make lots of starts and stops due to just different things that we've had to attend to and deal with. So hopefully we'll get that out for you next week. That's our plan. Cool, K. If you've had mercury feelings, try to avoid getting mercury feelings. I've been vegan, Rocco, for about 8.5 years now. This October, November will be 9 years. So about 8.5 years right now. And I'm not falling off. I've been vegan longer than Ravana, longer than Raw Alignment. I think longer than Bonnie Rebecca and Tim Shee for sure. Longer than all these guys who are like half my age and longer term vegan than all of them. And I'm not experiencing any of these problems. So it shows you there's nothing wrong with vegan diets. And Angie, too, we have different genetics and everything. And there's nothing wrong with vegan diets. Angie and I don't do any of the, extreme kind of fringe things that those people had done. And yeah, I see no reason why I'd be falling off. Everything's fine, kicking butt. My blood tests, I put those up for you guys all the time. I have no problem, like, with my food and digestion and exercise, and everything's cool. Do I think coffee is good or bad for health? I don't know, B. I have no idea. I really don't understand how coffee works on the bod or anything like that. I would imagine it's not like a healthy tonic. I don't think you're going to drink coffee and get healthier. So it's probably neutral or does something not good for you, but I don't think it makes you healthier. But I know I thought I've seen some studies that it has some beneficial properties for arteries or something. So I don't know. Again, I'm not going to BS you. It's not something I've really done much reading into. Let's see. Is it worth going? Ask Cher. Is it worth going to the PCRM this summer? What's going on with the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine? Are they doing some kind of thing there, or what? I had no idea that there's something up with them. Let's see. Um, okay, you think Protein Not Pills, like Dr. Greger has some vids about coffee and only has the negative side. Yeah, I mean, who knows what quality those studies that said, coffee maybe or caffeine might be good for arterial function. I don't know. Who knows? It could have been bought off by the caffeine or coffee industries. I don't know. I just thought I've seen some headlines like that. So I'm kind of thinking it either does nothing or it may be on the negative side. But yeah, look at the Dr. Greger videos on nutritionfacts.org to get started. I just kind of research stuff that I'm either interested in or affects me, and I'm not really interested in coffee. Um, yeah, it's never been a thing for me. Oh, here we go. Flat earther. Veganism actually hurts animals. Okay, well, first of all, what do you mean by hurts animals? And secondly, how about not being vegan? Wouldn't we all agree that that by definition absolutely hurts animals? But being vegan, I can go out in my garden here and grab all the plants that I've grown personally and not hurt a single animal. So what do you mean veganism hurts animals? Can you be not vegan like a meat eater and somehow not hurt animals? That's just logically impossible. It's just logically impossible, and just physically, practically, just it's not possible. But you can totally be vegan and not harm animals. If that's what you think the definition of veganism is, and that's totally not it. Anyway, 30 red pills. You're going to be at Vegan Street Fair tomorrow? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work out for us. We're doing our farmers market in the morning. And I think that Angie needs to meet with a friend to learn about how to watch her friend's apartment when she's gone or something like that. And that's going to be tomorrow. So yeah, we won't be able to make it to Street Fair. And plus, it's a really, really long drive from Long Beach. Um, Alana, yeah, I was saying, I was taking earlier. No, I don't take any algae omega-3 supplements. I mean, I mean, I just eat a lot of foods that have, like flax. Um, I've been getting into that, not sponsored, but Karma milk, good Karma. I was talking with them at Natural Products Expo. That's why I have these cards here. A good Karma milk. It's made out of flax, basically. It's a flax-based milk, and it's tasty. I love the little extra flavor it puts into like my late night so what is it? It's not really a cereal. I guess it's a little cereal I make out of like sprouted oats. And so I get that. I've been talking, I told you guys too, not sponsored, at least not yet, by Clean Machine. I'm really digging their their green protein, which isn't really a protein, like I said, just a whole food plant that happens to be packed with omega-3s and amino acids and other vitamins and nutrients. So yeah, if I don't think I would say I supplement with anything, but I eating some foods that are naturally like strong in omega-3s. And I don't know, I've never got omega-3 blood tests. I've looked at the list of blood tests. I don't remember seeing an omega-3 test, but I'll look, maybe I can pay for one. I don't know how much it'll be because I doubt my doctor would just write me a free omega-3 test. I don't think that's, normal, especially someone like me who's not exhibiting any like, health problems of, any kind like that. So anyway, have I ever experienced bloating from raw kale smoothies? I mean, it doesn't have to be raw kale smoothies. I mean, when I have my 8 odd banana smoothie, yeah, I get a little bloated from that, but it pees out and stuff like that. It happens. Um, let's see. There's a company that tests all that. I'm sure there is. Yeah. I'm just saying I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that included in my health insurance and all that stuff. But um, how can I introduce my kids to veganism? Well, if you're their mother or the one making their food, cat, you have all the control. They're just making some food. Don't even say we're making vegan food. They might not even notice there's not any animal products. Just give them hearty stuff. I'm not saying this is a meal, but stuff that kids will eat anyway, like beans and rice and potatoes and gravy and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? You just give them food that they would eat anyway, and then they might realize, hey, there was no meat on it later on or something like that. But yeah, just give them good, tasty, hearty food. Don't make them suffer by being hungry or something like that. If they're filled up and feeling good, they're probably not going to complain too much. And if so, give them some Beyond Burgers or something like that. Um, What else you guys talking about? Fantastic Mom. Yeah, I mentioned earlier about vegan zombies and possible burger fiasco there. Yeah, it just shows you how there's not really much of a vegan culture in that company. I mean, that's how I interpret it. And I just say, yeah, support their competitor, Beyond Burger, who I've spoken with their CEO a few times, Ethan Brown, and he's vegan. And I've never seen them like put animal products on their samples at product Natural Products Expo West. So it gives me even more reason to support a company who, even though they're not trying to make a product that is only for vegans, they're going for the mass market out there, like Impossible Burgers. But at least they have the respect to honor the early adopters who are vegans, who are naturally going to eat their stuff, and don't put cheese and junk on it. So yeah, that's my thing. I'm not saying boycott anyone, but me personally, I'm gonna, if given a choice, I'm way gonna go for a Beyond Burger. No, we didn't try the meatballs. We never even saw the Impossible Burger stand. We didn't go through that part of the expo. Fortunately, I could have accidentally wandered that way, but fortunately I didn't. I had no goal to go see them because I really don't care about them all that much. But yeah, Vegan Zombie though, unfortunately did. But that's cool. He did some good sleuthing there. That's what he is. He's an investigator. So he investigated and he did a good job there. I hope I thought I saw some more major media outlets online starting to pick up on that story, kind of like the Ravana story too. So hopefully that'll get blown out there. Get them a little slapping on the wrist there for lying basically about their product. At least what they said on the floor of the show. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, Chris is super strict. Yeah, he totally would freak out. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we all are. I mean, except for a few recent former vegans who aren't that strict. But yeah, we're all strict and would be completely offended and feel cheated and just what's the word I'm looking for? But beyond just super bummed. What if that were to happen to me? Yeah, I'd be really pissed off too. Um, how long have I had our YouTube account? Well, we started in the spring of 2013. Thoughts on the conversion of LA omega 3s to DHA and EPA? Well, the video I did about Ravana explained all that vegans don't, even though they might consume um, less DHA and EPA than non-vegans. That our levels, our serum levels, are essentially the same. Go figure how that works out, even though we consume way less. And if you're concerned, yeah, there's algae and other sources of converted omega 3. So yeah, it's not really a vegan problem. Just a problem of knowing that there are options. And some people are fine just having tons of ALA, like I am. I'm not having any problems. Yeah, Vixie Pixie. I was just kind of trolling in my title for this. Yeah, I'm not going to fail. I mean, exactly. Like, why would I fail or fall as a vegan? I mean, everything's working. I've put up my blood test for you guys at least 12, 18 months intervals. I'm not having SIBO or digestive issues. I don't, have problems that are caused from like drinking your urine for 2 years or anything like that. I don't feel any extra fatigue after exercising, just the normal fatigue a 51-year-old like me feels, but nothing beyond that. I was just out sprinting today, at full max, capacity, max effort. And here I am doing a live stream with you guys later on. Anyway, um, what else you guys talking about? Yeah, I don't have any kind of eating disorder whatsoever. I think that's the key word. I didn't want to like call them out in the video, like say, hey, there's this is an eating disordered way of looking at eating. But yeah, I'll say that in the live stream. You guys said it in the comments. A lot of these guys that quit and girls who quit, had things that resembled or were actually actual eating disorders. So that's the problem. Veganism isn't a eating disorder. You can bring your eating disorder over with you to veganism, or you can go vegan and look at it in such a restrictive way that you develop a brand new eating disorder. And I'm not saying that happens to everyone, but it's possible. I'm saying if you eat healthy in the sense like we're talking about here, whole food plans, eat till you're full. Don't try to get like the bod of a 15-year-old if you're 28, by starving yourself. Just eat and be healthy, and you'll probably not one day end up making a video how you started eating fish. It's the very first video that we did for Happy Healthy Vegan available for viewing. Yeah, Chris, it's still up on our channel. If you can sort through our videos for oldest, it's just a really short video of me in the backyard here, absorbing some sun on a winter day, talking about vitamin D. So yeah, that's our first video. It's really not that good. If you want to watch it just to be amused, go for it. But yeah, it's still up there. Little Viking coach. Was I always thin? Well, it depends what you mean by thin. I'm like over 190 pounds right now. I'm 6'5", but I don't know if that's thin or not. But yeah, I used to weigh a lot more than this. At my peak, I remember being a bit over 240. So yeah, I did weigh a bit more than this at one point. That was maybe I'm 51 now. I gotta look at my video I made about my weight journey, my vegan journey. But that was probably when I was around 30 years old or something like that, 35, somewhere in that ballpark. Um, do I believe going vegan can reverse diseases like arthritis or cancer? I'm not a medical doctor and I don't want to oversell you on veganism. Read the China study for starters and look on nutritionfacts.org about videos about cancer. You can go on the website and sort by topics, cancer, and see what comes up. But yeah, at least it doesn't typically accelerate cancer grows. And again, I'm not a medical doctor. This is just from the research or the readings I've done about it. But yeah, should ask a medical doctor that one. Arthritis, I don't know anything about that. I haven't really done any videos on veganism and arthritis. Do I have gray hairs, Eddie? Yeah, most dudes my age, 51, have some gray hairs. I think you might be able to see them up here. I think the lighting is making it more favorable right now. But yeah, I totes have gray hair. So it's natural hair here, not dyed. Either of us, by the way, me or Angie. It's we both have natural hair. Let's see. Did I watch James Aspie's interview on the Logan Paul podcast? No, I did not. I was not aware of that. I will check that out and let you know. Let's see. Hello, this is her son, says Kathy. I was just wondering how to get my classmates to stop pestering me about being vegan. Well, it sucks. I don't know what to tell you there. Kathy's son, other than children, I assume your classmates, you're not in college or something, right? I'm assuming like, somewhere between like, in elementary school, middle school, maybe even high school. Those ages are when if you're not part of like what's normal, it doesn't matter if you're vegan or if you're too tall or too fat or too skinny or you look weird or you're not on the with the right clique of friends. Yeah, people will pick on you, and it's unfortunate. I think people will outgrow that to some degree as they get older, but if people are going to be dumb, is what I'm going to say. They're just going to be dumb, and there's really not much they can do. You can't reason with most people who are going to be dumb like that, to be honest with you. So just ask them, hey, what about me being vegan troubles you so much, and see if they say anything rational, something beyond just being a jerk or being dumb. So try that out. See what's bugging them. If are they worried you're going to die, just tell them that's your problem. You've read enough to know that veganism is appropriate for people of all ages in life, according to the both American and British Dietetics Association. So see what bugs them about your lifestyle that offends them or scares them and makes them want to try to pick on you for being different, because that's just weak, because vegans are about like 3 to 5% of the population. So automatically, and assuming we're not like at some kind of vegan event, we're going to be in the minority. And it's just so easy, so lame for them to try to pick on you because they find an easy minority target right there. It's sad, but that's how people are, and particularly, younger people are really prone to pick on people who are different. Anyway, I hope that helps out, but I'm not sure if that's going to fix your problem or not. Just understand, have compassion for them. I know it's hard when people are being mean to you, but just have compassion for them, because you didn't understand at one point, and you know that they don't understand. They're just reacting. They're scared to some degree, and they're just reacting, just not in a nice way. So just that's one thing I try to keep in mind. But anyway, that makes some sense. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Do I avoid using a microwave, Julian? Great question. All yes and no. I don't have a microwave, so I'm not trying to avoid using a microwave. I just don't have a microwave, so so I'm not really avoiding. We just don't have much space in our little kitchen here, so we have a dehydrator in its place instead. Let's see, kitty cat. I understand. It's just dangerous how most people go vegan. Can you elaborate on that? I'm not sure what that means. Um, um, what else you guys asking about? Okay, on the note of dealing with people who tease vegans, when you first become a vegan, did you lose any child friends, friendships? No, no, not at all. In fact, at that time I wasn't really hanging out and with many of my older friends. But when I saw them, they didn't care. I mean, it's California. It's not like weird here or anything like that to know or meet a vegan. So they figure, oh, okay, Ryan's vegan now. Cool. My other friend I know there is a vegan too. So it's not that weird here to be a vegan. Um, Let's see. Do we sprout BB Burks? No, we don't take the time to sprout. I mean, we have in the past, but it's not something we do on the reg. Um, let's see. Um, um, what else you guys talking? I see people talking about how it's dangerous to have a restrictive vegan diet or not well planned. Is that what you guys are asking about? Maybe ask the question again so I can know how to respond better to that. Um, Graven Babies. The danger of veganism is the wide variety of new vegan ice cream products. I hear you, man. Yeah, I try to really limit how often I go down and dabble in vegan ice creams. And it's hard when you're like friends with companies like Nadamu. So anyway, yeah, what's this deal about like vegans not being fertile or anything like that? I mean, I know so many vegans who have babies, even vegans who were not trying to get pregnant, getting pregnant. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that like myth claim there. I mean, if you're under eating, you might have trouble getting pregnant, but that's not a vegan thing. That's an under eating thing. Um,
Hey, babe.
hey,
Hey,
what's
guys.
up?
Excuse me.
Uh-oh, look who's wandering in.
Hi. What's up? I was just wondering if you knew that you had promoted the live stream on the Love Sparrows Twitter.
Ah.
I know it's hard.
I just logged into Twitter and I didn't look. I said I'm going on Happy Healthy Vegan.
Oh yeah, you're on the Love Sparrows.
Oh, if
Twitter.
someone that's following Love Sparrows Twitter wants to see me chat
Oh.
live, here I am. If you joined in from Love Sparrows Twitter, let me know down there. I just fired up my Twitter on here.
Yeah,
I
that's so
didn't even look what
Yeah.
account I was on.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. But I saw someone watching had posted on Instagram that they're watching you, so I shared that to the Instagram.
Okay.
Stories.
All right.
Tattooed vegan. What's up? Just want to let you know I saw it. I see you. Anyways, yeah. So I'll let you continue.
All right, we're just chilling here, not
Yeah.
doing anything in
Nothing
particular.
exciting.
Yeah, just talking about just stuff.
Spinach. How'd spinach get?
I don't know. It's been spinach talk
Spinach
lately.
sounds good.
Yeah, we
Someone
like
bathes in spinach.
awesome. Well, I want to be you. That sounds rad.
Sarah Spinach. Hey everybody, what's up? Oh yeah, someone
Oh.
bought a Life Goes On CD
Oh.
on Bandcamp while you were in here too.
Oh, someone just bought our album while I was in here. Thanks for letting me know. Our new album. Well, it's relatively new, a few months old. Life Goes On. We've been working on it for the past 5.5, 6 years. Just released
Yeah.
it November.
The whole time we've had our YouTube channel,
We've been
it's
working
taken us
on it
that long to
to
get
get
the
it-
album done because we're so busy making video content.
And I wanted to make a great. Yeah, this is my 10th album I've ever worked on, and I wanted it to be my best ever. So I spent a lot of time making it sound good. So you can get that at, on our Bandcamp, Love Spirals. Just Google Love Spirals, you'll find us.
Or you can just listen to it on Spotify or
Apple Music, all
or
that
even
stuff.
on YouTube. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Anywhere you listen to music, except for like something like Target or something.
We know how to get our music out there.
Yeah.
Oh, should we tell them? Oh, yeah. What?
Oh no, go ahead.
I would say, what will you have for dinner tonight? They probably want to know.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make chili, although I was just looking at my minestrone picture from the other day, and I was like, damn, that looks really good. But I think I'm gonna make chili.
Okay. Either way, I'll follow you.
Did you tell them that we have like 10 pounds of vegan cheese still from the expo?
No, I didn't tell them. Yeah, we
Oh
somehow
my God,
all these
you
vegan
guys,
cheese companies
it's
like
crazy.
loved us and gave us all this vegan cheese. And we have so much, we're gonna give some away to our local vegan friends. I don't want like all this vegan cheese in the refrigerator. It's way
I'll
too
probably
much.
give some to Allison tomorrow. 'cause
Yeah.
she's a poor teacher. She could use some free vegan food for sure.
One of our favorites is a company that's sells a lot. A lot of you guys in England probably know Shees. They're awesome. There's a little island off of Glasgow, Scotland.
Well, okay, so I'm finishing up this epic video for the expo, and while I was editing it, I realized suddenly I was like, wait a minute, Shees is the maker of Gary, which if you guys
The Gary cheese, if you're in England.
Yeah, so I was like, oh man, it's just rebranded for the whole Gary franchise. But yeah, so they make a lot of different cheeses, and I've got a ton of it here. So I was thinking I would make some vegan chili, and then we could just sprinkle a little bit of vegan cheese on.
Oh,
top.
look at here, Andrew Johnson. He's from Scotland.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm from Glasgow.
Uh-oh, not the accent.
Pure dead brilliant.
Well, someone's talking about spinning circles.
Oh,
You know what? I wonder if it's one of you fans. Somebody bought Spinning Circles digital download yesterday and paid $10.
on
for it.
Bandcamp, yeah.
Because it's only $1 to download, but you can pay what you want. And
If-
this guy gives like a huge tip.
It's
And
like a tip.
I was like, that has to be a happy, healthy vegan fan who heard the song on our show.
Yeah, I've played it literally
Like, super
hundreds
generous
of
fan.
times on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got to put a new
exactly.
song at the end. I'm just lazy.
Like literally the only reason that Spinning Circles made it onto this album is because so many people asked if it was going to be on it. Like Ryan was just playing a demo. So I was like, babe, let's finish up Spinning Circles, put on the album, let's make it super rad.
Yeah, I'm
So
glad
it's like it's a different version than you used to play last
I'm
year.
glad I listened to your advice because yeah, it turned into
I'm
a really cool
too.
song.
I love it. Fave NSYNC song? Oh wait, what's that song called? That sad one. Shoot.
There's a sad instinct
Gone.
song? Gone. Oh,
Gone.
I was thinking of that as a solo Justin
I know it
Timberlake
sounds like
song.
Justin Timberlake, but Gone.
Gone, yeah,
is
Gone.
so freaking good. I love
That's
that
a great
song.
NSYNC song. Yeah, not the same. I'm a huge
Baby
NSYNC
girl,
fan.
yo,
Gone.
Gone.
Never thought I would be humming NSYNC tonight
Oh man.
for like
You never
222
know.
people.
Fave vegan restaurant. You know, I think that changes. We'll get
It
really into
changes.
something, and
Yeah.
then we'll burn out. Like right now, our favorite place to get vegan food is not a vegan restaurant. It's actually a bar that has a vegan pizza, and we literally
Went last
had it this
night.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Fourth Horseman in Long Beach. Not sponsored, but
Not at all sponsored.
but yeah, give them that little shout out because it is the best vegan pizza that we can go to
Oh,
around here.
Okay, something about Donna Jeans in San Diego. Yeah, duh.
That's probably better.
So good.
But that's a 2-hour drive in best
I
conditions for
know,
us.
that's why
4
we ate
hours
there.
round trip.
That's why we ate there twice when we were last in San Diego. We're like,
In
you know
July.
what? When are we gonna have this again?
Let's just go back to Donna Jean
two
again.
different pizzas and 2 different salads. It's so good.
Yeah, not sponsored, but yeah, Donna Jean,
Yeah.
rocking vegan pizza in San Diego.
We don't have a main source of income, Jalen. It's like a what do you call it?
Multiple streams of income.
Multiple streams. And there's a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, and we
Yeah,
try to make it all add up together to be a livable.
yeah.
It's really hard, you guys. I'm not gonna
It's really
lie.
hard. That's why I
It's
have
super
to
hard.
go to a really good accountant to do my year-end taxes because there's literally, I'm not exaggerating. There's just no way I could do it. It's just way too complicated.
I don't know. I think maybe we can
No,
do it.
I can't.
You know?
There's
you
no
used
way.
to use Quicken when I met you.
That was just to help me like balance my checkbook. It wasn't
Ah.
to do taxes or anything.
That's right. You were going to her for the
Yeah.
So the income is like we make a little bit of money from YouTube, not very much. You could never live off that.
We couldn't, yeah.
No.
Unless you lived in like one person in Chiang Mai or something.
Yeah. We make some money from our band. Like we were a band.
We still
until-
are.
Yeah, we were a band until we became YouTube celebrities
Or whatever you want to call it, micro
Yeah.
celebrities.
Except micros. So yeah, we make some music from our band, some music from the YouTube channel, and some from the t-shirts and the cookbooks.
And some from CD sales and some from music licensing
Mm-hmm.
and royalties and blah blah blah. It all adds up to like, we can
It
kind of
adds up
scrape
to
by.
Just barely scraping by. So just glad that we have really cheap overhead here.
Yeah.
Happy
Because
Healthy
of some
Central.
wise decisions I made in the past.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it. What's on your shirt? Oh yeah, show them your shirt.
And my shirt, Monkey Business. That's me.
Yeah, he totally got called out. We went into Trader Joe's really quickly and
A little
bought
supermarket.
bought the vegan banana bread, and he was wearing the Monkey Business T-shirt, and the guy that rang us up tripped out.
They didn't know me. I said, "Yeah, I'm the crazy banana guy. Guilty."
Ah, so funny. Oh man, what's my fave Beyonce song? I don't really listen to Beyonce very much, but I did like that collab she did with The Weeknd about what is it, the 6-inch heels or whatever. I probably the one where she samples Stevie Nicks Stand Back. Body too bootylicious.
Stevie Nicks is sampled in that song?
Yeah, it's
No
like
way.
Stand Back a sample. Yeah, I heard the story about how I don't know, whoever Beyonce was working with, they played her like this sample, and she's like, yeah, I want to work with that song. All right. Anyways,
What do you guys think? Should I, if yes or no, should I block or put Flat Earther into timeout? Because he's just coming up with these crazy things, how veganism is elitist and exclusionary towards people of color because they can't
crazy.
afford the lifestyle. What is the lifestyle?
of
What is rice, beans, potatoes? What's
I
cheaper than
know.
that? What is cheaper than rice, beans, and potatoes, Flat Earther? If you could tell me a diet cheaper than rice, beans, potatoes,
Yeah.
added with some veggies and fruits,
Yeah.
I'll listen to you. But that's just pure
All right,
nonsense.
so let me tell you the elitist meal that I'm making
Yes,
tonight. Okay.
How people that are not
elitist.
privileged can't afford this meal.
Okay, it's canned beans.
Cheap can of beans, like 99 cents.
Yes, canned beans with canned stewed tomatoes and maybe some tomato paste with some chili powder, and then just some random vegetables like a little celery, a little carrots, maybe some bell peppers. And like if I have some greens in there, maybe I have some spinach or some kale, I'll throw that in as well. It's like so basic.
It's just chili. It's just peasant food.
basic.
It's freaking peasant food, you know? I mean, what is cheaper than that? Flat Earther has disappeared now because he
Of
cannot
course, he's
he cannot
shamed with
he
his
cannot
idiocy.
he cannot think of any way of eating that is cheaper
oh
than
yeah,
our
I'm gonna-
vegan peasant food.
You know what? I like to put rice into my chili too. There'll be some rice in there.
Yeah,
And
someone said their rice is so costly, Graven babies.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna put some rice in there, and I have some mushrooms. So I'm gonna put mushrooms in there as well.
Oh, so elitist there.
So
Mushrooms and beans and greens. Oh my god.
look at this jerk. You look like you have some form of cancer going on. You know, why do people love to age shame
Which
us?
guy said that?
I don't know. It's like we're 51 years old, you guys, and people try to say you look so old.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sorry. I don't look as
what
good.
are you fucking?
I don't look as great as Ravana. She's like half my age, you know. It's
Sorry
not gonna
we're-
happen.
Sorry, we're not forever 21, guys.
Yeah, I feel so embarrassed. You know, I go out and play sports. I'm so feeble and weak.
Stupid. Yeah. All right, guys. Anyways, you guys look awesome. Thank you, Addie. Wow, someone's watching in Adelaide.
Wow, Adelaide. Good
Wait,
day.
What time is it there? You're still having summer, or is it
It's not.
turning into
It's
fall
summer.
now?
Almost.
There was that crazy heat wave really recently.
Yeah. Australia gets hot now with climate change and all.
Oh, Graven Babies is here.
Yeah.
Thank you, JDR.
Oh,
And now I feel like I was fishing for compliments. I really was.
we weren't
I was
fishing.
not fishing for compliments.
Got some love here from
Oh,
Bozeman,
God.
Montana. Hey, Katie.
Oh wow, Montana.
Justin
Speaking of
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
Speaking of Justin Timberlake,
You know
Montana.
that song? If not, you got to look up Montana by Justin
It's
Timberlake.
actually a pretty cool
It makes
song.
me want to go there.
It's actually a pretty cool song. I think it's better than John Mayer's Montana songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Wow.
Practical Pisces just got done cooking.
Look,
3
we
pounds
just have
each.
some friends. Vegan Marshall said, I'm in Bozeman too, Katie. So you guys need to
That's
exchange
amazing.
information. So you have more vegan. See, this is what
Yeah,
I like doing. I like
that's
seeing
true.
communities come together and I have something to do with it in a weird roundabout way. So that's cool.
Like Montana is beautiful, and I love JT. Mr. JT, what you got on Mr. JT?
we're getting quite musical tonight, huh?
I don't feel like feisty. All right. Anyways, I don't know. Did you tell him that I'm still messing around with my video? I think
Yeah.
I kind of mentioned it.
I did.
I just so much footage to go through, you guys. And every time you start getting hungry. You're like, oh my god, all this food.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to go to Bozeman. I'd love to see Montana sometime.
We need to get like an RV. Although I can't imagine you driving. It.
Oh,
That sounds scary.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't like
No.
driving big, weird vehicles.
No, I know you weren't even good with like one of those VW buses.
Oh, it's
so.
because it was from 1974 or
I
something like that. It was really hard to
You
drive.
need one of the more modern or VWs.
Yeah, that'd be rad if
are fully automatic.
they always tease those at like as a concept car at auto shows, but they never bring back the Vanagon. That'd be an awesome car.
Yeah. Aw, thank you. I love who. I haven't exactly been singing beautifully tonight because I'm goofing around.
Yeah, you don't
but-
have all your makeup on and stuff.
What? No, the singing.
Oh,
They said I sing beautiful. I'm wearing a little makeup.
I see you have a little bit, but yeah, not what you would have on if you're doing or you're coming on for reels.
Please come from San Antonio Veg Fest. Wow.
Wow, that's awesome. They have a Veg Fest in San Antonio. I don't know if we'll ever make it out that way. Who knows though? We want to come visit Austin sometimes. Someone's new to our channel, Dean, and we said, yeah, we're both 51 years old.
Someone wants to know what my favorite 1920 song is.
K.
I bet you could guess this. I've got 6 feet of papa, 5 feet of mama. You got, what is it? Something. He said 6 feet of papa belongs to me. Now if you think I'm lying, try and multiply it. 6 feet of kissing. I haven't listened to 20s music in a long time. Every night we're rehearsing. Oh my goodness.
Someone from San Diego, heal up. Wants to know, where do we eat down there besides Donna Jean's? Well, we stayed right above Bar Sinister, so we ate there quite a bit. Again, not sponsored, but that's just where we
Bro,
stayed at.
You should watch the vlog
Watch
I
the
made about
vlog.
it. I made an awesome vlog about that weekend.
Yeah.
You can see us going to see Deadco play
In Chula Vista. Yeah.
with John Bayers.
This
who we
was
mentioned earlier
in
today.
July of last year. So if you want to sort back through our channel, like 7, 8 9 months. That's when it was.
Yeah.
It was during that
filmed our
crazy
meals.
heat wave in
Oh, it
early July. It was
sucked.
like 95
It
degrees in San Diego, which it never gets, but it timed it
Hmm.
wrong for our trip there. Anyway,
Oh my god. Oh, people are thanking me for singing. Yeah, you know what? One day I'll have to do another ASMR singing video because I got
yeah.
a lot of feedback on that, and people wanted me to do it again. I didn't think that like whisper singing sounded as pretty as regular singing, so
But
I'll think about it.
ASMR,
But
people dig that, you know?
yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah,
Right.
people say they like to watch it before they go to sleep or
I see
something.
Sarah out there, a fellow Cocteau Twins fan, right? Oh, we are just listening to the Cocteau Twins the other night. We listened to like
A
all of Heaven
lot.
or Las Vegas, Four Calendar Cafe. And
Oh, driving back from Poppy's, we were listening to a lot of Cocteau
yeah, I'm
Twins.
always playing Bluebell Knoll, one of my favorite albums of all time. Yeah.
Yeah. Will we ever go to Wyoming?
That's
Wow.
Kay.
You know, I haven't even considered. You know, I haven't even made it to Colorado.
Oh, yeah,
I
sir.
haven't made it to Utah.
We were just playing Garland's the other night. I wanted to show her all the 808 drum machines on Garland's. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we watched that red
Documentary
movie
about the 808 drum machine. If you guys, I think it's on Netflix. One of those free. I
It
mean,
was super fun.
check it out, all you musicians out there. There's a documentary about the 808 drum machine. It's awesome.
Oh my god, that makes me think of JT. Well, let's
Oh,
see you in that 808.
Sarah, I didn't want to mention Love's Easy Tears. It's kind of an obscure EP, but that's
Yeah.
like, I think perhaps my favorite Cocteau Twins accomplishment of all time. The
Ah.
vinyl of Love's Easy Tears.
Oh yeah, we got that back there.
Yeah.
Dude, when are you ever gonna DJ some vinyl for these people?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been DJ'd
we
forever.
got 2 decks back there.
Yeah, I guess. Would you guys let us know if you guys would like this? We were thinking about this a while ago, and I haven't followed up on it. So thanks for reminding me.
It's kind of weird.
Like doing a live stream of me just back there, Angie and I back there, just playing music, and we wouldn't be able to talk too much because we'll be occupied at the turntables.
I
But
mean,
just,
maybe one could kind of chat while the other DJs, and then we'd split.
would you guys like to hear that? Just like us DJing, just an informal live stream. We're not going to talk about much about veganism or anything. We'll just be like hanging out with Ryan and Angie. We'll play
Yeah,
music
do
on the
it.
decks. Would you guys watch that? Or would it be too strange? I don't think it'd be that. There's much weirder stuff on YouTube. Yeah, okay, they'll dig it. All right.
I'm jealous of the channels that make a living by just playing chill music the whole time. There's this one that's like a study channel. I was like, dude, see, that should be my life right now. Just playing chill out music.
Well, let's
people
do it.
listening
Do
to
it one night. We'll hook it up and stream our turntables and we could chat with them. I just got to figure out how to get the turntables into the computer, but I'll figure that out. I'm good at that kind of thing.
Someone's offering to be our drummer.
Well, if you're in the Long Beach area, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, it could be a little difficult logistically.
Yeah, I was thinking of saying 2 turntables and microphone, but the microphone's actually up here. 2 turntables and a mixer back there.
Oh, it's only that's still pretty hot. 29 degrees in Melbourne right now. I saw it in the 30s and even 40 or so. It got really ridiculous.
Yeah.
Canada's Fruit Festival. That's far. I've never been to Canada.
No, I want to go.
But if we ever went, we'd probably go like to maybe like British Columbia or something like that. I want to see Vancouver and Victoria and stuff like that. You know, West Coast. But yeah, I wouldn't
Guess
mind
so.
going.
I'd like to see Montreal.
Yeah, I'd like to see
sometime.
Montreal too, huh?
I mean, I want to see things, but I hate traveling.
Yeah, if we could travel with
hate
like the
traveling.
technology of Star Trek, that
We're
would be
travel
awesome. I'm talking about the
travelers.
teleporter. That would be rad.
Ryan hates driving. I don't drive. We don't really like taking airplanes. Like, I don't know. Maybe trains. Trains are scary. I can't sleep on trains. They're like going like 100 miles an hour. They're so crazy and loud. Oh, tattoo vegan there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'd love to
Yes.
travel, but yeah, we kind of stayed local. That's what I was telling people. If you're gonna be or want to be coming to the LA area, May 5th, Veg Fest LA or LA Veg Fest.
Oh,
we'll-
chances are extremely high.
extremely
we'll be there.
high.
Even that seems so far, you guys. It's so
it's a little dry from us. It's in the anything in the valley is far for us, you know, the
Sucks.
valley. But anyway, yeah, it's I mean we're talking already with the people who, you know, are looking for speakers and presenters and stuff like that. They're already chatting with us. Nothing concrete yet, but we'll probably be able to market calendars, not only for us, but there'll be a ton of other like YouTubers, Instagrammers, vegans there. So
So you know what that means?
what?
I need to print more books if we're going to Veg Fest because people are going to be like, "Hey, Andrew, I want to buy a copy of the book and have you sign it." I'll be like, "I don't have it."
Yeah, we're totally out of the printed copies of Keep It Car Baby right now. But just today, finally, the vegan printer, our printer, got back to us about how it would be to print up maybe instead of we should do like 300, maybe doing half that or something. So we'll probably do that, you know. So we'll have some on hand. Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Print more books. See, I know. Okay, I posted stuff on Instagram, Facebook, and then the community tab here on YouTube. If you don't look at the community tab, by the way, you really should, because I do like to post stuff there occasionally, and then we like to ask you
Yeah.
guys questions.
Yeah,
And
make
like
sure you're
share pictures if we do something, and we have like a cool picture of us like doing stuff with people. We'll post
the
it.
community tab. And make sure you're not only subscribed, but you hit that notification bell so you get notified not only on the new videos, but when we make post to
Yeah.
the community tab and stuff like that. Yeah, we're just trying to make that more social. Let's let you know what we're doing there.
Yeah, so many people said that they hadn't bought a book yet and they had regrets and they wanted to buy it. So then I realized, all right, I guess there's still some life left in the Keep It Carb Baby book, even though I'm really going hard on the new book, which I think is literally just going to be called Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
Oh, Raceler, I want to say thanks. I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you on tonight, so thanks for coming by and doing your great moderation job. And I've seen you actually just in the comments of our last two videos dealing with a lot of these anti-vegan comments. So great job, like saving me the time of having to respond to why their anti-vegan comment is pointless and dumb.
Look, Angel has already has an idea for your the title of your music
Oh,
stream here.
What's it called? Chat to music?
Yeah,
Or musical musings? All right, we'll figure something out.
Music and music.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, well, the live streams don't have to be me sitting here outdoors after running. We could do all sorts of weird, fun music stuff. So we will do it.
Yeah, we you know, we kind of feel like the new year is starting right now.
Yeah,
like,
that's how we
starting
feel.
to really feel like, okay, I'm ready to get re-engaged in life and come up with new ideas.
We're thinking
and, like,
differently.
yeah.
For the first time in a while, we're getting some new ideas, and there's going to be some new stuff happening this year that you will trip out on. So
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
nothing bad. It's not like I'm gonna eat a fish or something like that. No, nothing
No.
like that.
Speaking of which, I posted a picture of some vegan shrimp on the Instagram yesterday. You should trip out. It looks creepily realistic, but it's totally not. All right. Well, vegetables feel pain. We've all heard that little chestnut.
Who said that? Let me point out.
Some
Some dude
troll.
here. Explain to us how any object, any thing that doesn't have a brain or a central nervous system can feel pain or happiness. Or how come you just say it can feel pain? If it feels pain, can it feel pleasure? Can it feel ambivalence? Like, how can any emotion be experienced by anything that doesn't have a brain or a central nervous system? I'll let you answer that.
Let's just say that grass was going, that still would
Will that
mean, like,
stop
you know
you?
what? So let's go ahead and slaughter pigs and
Yeah.
eat those.
Mhm.
You know, that doesn't follow.
Yeah, it
So,
doesn't follow at all.
Anyway,
They just like to feel like, oh, well, you guys are doing bad too. Well, I assume you have a lawn,
I
right?
do really bad stuff.
I assume.
Oh yeah, a lawn. There you go.
I assume you have a lawn, so you know you're mowing the lawn, or someone's mowing your lawn, and there's
pulling
all the,
out weeds.
yeah.
Oh!
Oh, and you eat meat too, so you're doing way more death and killing. So you like having a death-centric lifestyle? Is that what you're trying to
Oh
argue for?
no, Lydia's family tried to tell her you're a hypocrite because plants feel pain too.
How can something without a brain or central nervous system feel pain?
You know, it's crazy. The veganism doesn't say
The definition of vegan. Let's go look at the definition of vegan on the Vegan Society website. It doesn't say that no creature will ever feel any pain ever, and it doesn't say anything about plants feeling or not feeling. It's just ridiculous that plants feel pain.
Oh, he was kidding.
Oh, okay.
Well,
But I love that
sorry.
because it's such a great anti-vegan myth
Plants
that we love to
feel
hear.
pain.
Plants feel
But
pain.
the combine harvesters.
Yeah.
We can top
The
10
plants feel
dumb-
pain argument, the combine harvester argument. Those are two of my favorite dumbest anti-vegan arguments.
Okay, he was joking.
That's
Sorry.
cool. It's fine. No, I
Oh.
like those because they make me laugh at the
Yeah,
stupidity
I
of them.
know, that old chestnut.
That old chestnut.
I wonder what that's saying. That's saying so like 40s.
But at least you guys know what to say now when some anti-vegan says to you, but you know, your salad feels pain or whatever they want to say along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, vegans don't eat oysters, Race Lover. Thanks
Yeah.
once again for pointing that out. Oysters are not plants. We eat things we eat plants.
Yeah. It's funny. I just posted a no thanks. I don't want to eat bivalves.
Don't eat bivalves. Yeah. Don't need to. It's like I always ask the people that are pro bivalve, like, what happens like if I don't eat bivalve? I'm doing great now. If I already eat bivalves, will I become Superman or more healthy? Because I'm already doing pretty well. So I'm just trying to make the argument that you don't need to eat bivalves to be healthy. I'm just doing it in a facetious kind of way.
Bivalves provide a very important service in the water.
in the water, in their
we need them
ecosystem.
there.
They need to do their sucking of nutrients and pollutants, I should say, toxins from the ocean.
They're an excellent way to clean all the pollutants out of the water, and they suck them up into their little, I guess, can I call them bodies? Because to me, they seem like little creatures with bodies because they seem so fleshy.
Well, no, Trevor, they don't have a central nervous system, but they do have some kind of, I remember someone explained it to me, some kind of nervous system, just not a central nervous system. Furthermore,
Interesting.
they're not a plant. They have attributes that living animals have, just in a more simplified form. I'm going, why eat them if you don't need to eat them? As me and Angie are clear proof
That's what I'm saying.
of.
They're filled with toxins.
And they're filled with toxins, worse than salmon.
Toxins.
Worse than salmon.
It's not going to add to your health to eat them.
You think it might, but if you think eating a bunch of ocean toxins is good for you, then you have a different view of health.
I understand the people that were living here as foragers, way back in the day
when the ocean was clean.
Yeah, and they were collecting them alongside collecting plants. I can understand them eating them, but they didn't have the level of toxicity in the water that we have now.
And they didn't have.
When you read the stats on what's going on in the ocean right now, it's pretty scary.
They didn't have access to markets like we have, where we just go buy plants.
Yeah.
They're just trying to survive on what they could find.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can have like all this mental feelings about whether or not you should eat bivalves, but the reality is you probably shouldn't for a number of reasons. Anyways, yeah, like firing the janitor. That's a good one. Eating bivalves is like firing the janitor. We need that janitor out there doing the good work, cleaning up the water, keeping the environment clean. Cassandra Bankson's here.
Where's Cassandra?
Hey, no way.
Oh, there's Cassandra. Hey.
What up, girl?
Yeah, we've had for Cassandra, bring that your point. We remember our friend, our old housemate, his girlfriend, she went to a seafood restaurant in Northern Cal.
Oh, I remember.
And she got seafood poisoning. She was vomiting. He had to drive up there like 5 hours to try to help her out because she was there by herself. She was vomiting endlessly for a long time. It was really scary.
She actually took her to the hospital, didn't he?
I don't remember. That was like 12 years ago. I don't remember.
Really
I just remember she was vomiting and he had to
really
drive up there in a panic. Yeah, from seafood poisoning. Yeah.
Oh, someone's being really nice right now, Michael. You guys barely look late 30s. Oh, thank you. I think it's kind of flattering in here because this camera's not HD like our video camera.
Yeah, so we look a little
have
better.
Kind of like a blur because the camera's not super high quality.
You turn on the nice lens, it's different. It
and
reveals
then you see
all
every little crow's
So we should
foot.
film on the crappy camera.
I know. Let's just go full 90.
Hey guys, we're like 25.
Hey
Yeah.
guys. I know. Sometimes people say like you have aged so rapidly since your earlier videos. Like my earlier videos were shot at super low quality on terrible cameras. Like,
No, our
you can't really
our
see what we
photography
look like.
equipment has improved a little rapidly,
It
but
was filmed on an iPhone 6.
or 5. We started. I think our first ones were filmed. My first video in the backyard. Someone was asking about the first.
Oh,
video.
I heard
It was
you
on an
say so.
iPhone 4. I think.
iPhone 4. It's
Some-
like a postage stamp. Terrible. Oh my god. What's my favorite junk food? Junk food. I mean, what
What
is
do you mean by
junk
junk?
food?
Yeah, what do you mean by junk food? I'll let's just sit for argument's sake. Say they're talking about something that's not a whole food plant. So it could be something really healthy, but not a whole food plant, or it could be complete junk food, vegan.
Junk food. Like something that has like no nutritional value. I guess like vegan ice cream is probably the
That would probably be
least nutrient dense thing that I participate in eating.
Yeah. But even like that vegan pizza we had, it wasn't like a whole food plant. It's whole, but it was made of whole food plants for the most part, except
There's
for the crust is made out of.
It doesn't have any kind of vegan cheese.
Yeah,
and
no vegan cheese. It was
and
just
even the
veggies.
Yeah, it's just veggies. We added their house-made vegan sausage, which is just some kind of like a seitan. It's like made out of wheat. So
Pretty whole foody, you know. So
And
is
they're
it junk?
fresh.
So the philosophical question is, since because it's not a whole food plant, is it junk food? Not really. It wasn't like coated in oil and a bunch of diet cheese or cheese.
I think sometimes here in the healthy vegan scene, we throw the term junk food around a little bit
Loosely.
too much and like processed food. Like even you called the Sofritos processed food, which people took offense at because like it's just tofu with seasonings.
Yeah, that's
not really that's not a processed food in the way that Beyond Meat is like
well, that's a
highly
engineered
processed,
food. But the thing is, when I ate the sofritas at Chipotle, to me, the reason why I call it a processed food is I eat it, like, wow, it's got so much weird
It
stuff
has
in it.
no, it has a lot of salts.
Yeah, it's got a, it's
We're not used to eating a
so by
lot
definition,
of
that
salt.
would make it a processed food. Just by
Yeah.
adding a lot of salt would make it a processed food. Sure, it could be worse. It could have more chemicals, and that's why I called it I wasn't dissing it either.
Yeah.
Just for my personal preference.
I think a lot of people were.
I wasn't trying to offend anyone. I'm just saying for my Ryan Lum preferences, I just wanted more. I just wanted more beans and rice rather than
I know.
sofritas.
We
What
just
is wrong
love
with that?
beans and rice.
I love beans and rice.
Cassandra says sofritas are salty life.
Our salty life on Cassandra. I know, but
My favorite salty thing actually is tamari sauce. I have such a soft spot for tamari sauce. That's like my favorite condiment.
But Cassandra, you can try what I try. See if you like it better.
Yeah.
Just tell them, say, hey, I don't want the sofritas. Just put more beans and rice. See if you like it better that way.
I don't know. We're just like that. And as far as like junk food, I mean, I guess something like vegan Rob's chips are probably. I mean,
Okay.
even though they're like, hey, look, we've got all this healthy stuff.
It's
and
only
there's,
got a few
asparagus
ingredients.
and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like it's so much healthier than like any kind of like Doritos or something.
Yeah,
like
what your
that.
friends are eating. You know, your non-vegan
Yeah.
friends, your grandpa.
But compared to like oven chips, like where it's just cut potatoes cooked at a high heat with nothing, you know, they're processed a lot compared to that.
JDR says, I love the Gardein junk stuff.
Oh, Gardein. I mean, every once in a while, the one Gardein thing I kind of have a soft spot for is we have a vegan restaurant out here. And was it in
Which one?
Huntington Beach?
What do they have?
They have the fishless tacos, and I'm
Oh!
pretty sure it's a Gardein fish.
No, not sponsored, but yeah, in the Huntington Beach area, Vegan Nirvana.
Yeah.
They're open till like midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. So if you live in the area, you could go there. Anyway,
How is it 9?
it's 9.
It's 9.
It's 9.
Oh man, it's just
We're-
passing me by.
We're gonna have a late ass dinner, huh?
Oh my god, I better start cooking.
Yeah, I guess it's
Dang,
time.
they flew by, you guys.
But look how long we got to have Angie here in the live stream. So this
Yeah.
is quite a nice plus here.
Oh my god, speaking of junk food, we stopped by Veggie Grill today, which we never go there. But Ryan got like a $10, like they're like, we miss you. Here's $10.
On my
Please
Veggie
come
Grill
in."
app. We were on the way to Whole Foods to get our market shopping done. I said, we can get some free food at Veggie Grill, $10 of free food. So let's go check it out.
So I tried their new avocado toast, and I thought it was pretty good. Oh, someone else says Sarah went to Veggie Grill yesterday.
Yeah, we had some processed food there. Yeah, it's not the kind of thing we like to eat every day, but on the way to Whole Foods, we're a little hungry and it's free. I guess I'll check it out.
I know. I thought avocado toast was quite refreshing. Oh yeah, see, how do you say that? Amistel says the fishless fillets are always sold at the grocery store, and I'm pretty sure that the tacos over at Veggie Nirvana is made with those fishless fillets.
Vegan Nirvana.
Vegan? What I call it? Fishless
Veggie Nirvana.
Oh,
Fishless
Veggie
Nirvana.
Grill.
Fishless Nirvana. I like that. You can buy Veggie Grill and Vegan Nirvana, Veggie Nirvana.
That's hilarious. All right, I gotta get out of here. You guys are so distracting. It's fun. I see why you're addicted to this, babe.
Addicted. I do it once every 10 days on average. No, it's
just
fun.
because it's been too cold and windy and dark for you to run it on Wednesdays.
Yeah, no, it's just fun chilling out with the people here. It's like a nice community that we've created over the years, thanks to great moderators like
I
Race
know,
Lover.
Race Lover's trying to get me to stay. Who
Race-
will make the chili?
Race Lover kicks out all these
Mm.
people that try to bring us down and poop all over our
Yeah.
nice vibe here. But yeah, these are cool people. How often do you get to hang out with 239 chill people?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do have some soup that. Okay, so there was a company that we met that was
Oh yeah.
for all I know, the guy could be in the live chat right now, and I forgot his name. But
Yeah.
there's a guy who's a fan of our show.
He like freaked out when he saw us.
Yeah, and
He said, "Hey, you got to come see my mom's booth. They were from Canada. We're called Le Grand." And it's like, so we remembered, went back the next day, and their
Yeah.
food is really, really
well,
good.
yeah, he goes, "Oh, you will love it. It's totally keep a carb, baby.
Yeah.
It's whole food, plant based.
Not a bunch of oil.
Yeah, and they have all these like no oil soups, and so they gave us like all these soups, and honestly, we've only eaten one so far. So like, I could totally just heat up her soup.
It's late. Why don't we just do that?
I know it would make a lot of sense.
Let's do that. So we're
We'll
not
just have
having.
some
I don't want to eat
Legrand.
dinner at like 10:30 or something. That's kind of.
I know. So some Legrand power plant soup. We'll check it out.
So-
Directly from Canada.
Do I have their card here? Maybe. Let's see. I haven't shown the card. Oh, here's their
Oh my god, you have their logo. Everything about them was really cute.
Le Grand. I'll keep the names covered. Like, I don't know if they want it all getting out there, but Le Grand, not sponsored or anything, but I'm
No.
talking to them
Not
because
sponsored, but we did get free soup and stuff.
yeah,
so.
they're cool. Yeah, we saw a lot of good food. So more reason for you guys to watch Angie's video that she's editing, which should be out next week on our experience at Natural Products Expo West. We just ate a lot of really, really good food there. A lot of it not junk food.
Yeah. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, that's Sonia.
Well, hello, Sonia. See, I get all of the super chat.
That's weird.
things on my phone.
The flashlight on my phone just turned on randomly. That's
Wow,
crazy.
Sonia's
But
magic.
Sonia, thanks so much for your super chat tip there. Check out our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan, or at Ryan Nam, and you'll get a shout out. You already got a shout out if you look there. So thanks so much. If you have a question, but if not, we appreciate that you love us. And
Aw.
we love you too.
Oh, look, I tried to get fancy with my fingernails. I did like one little
That's cool.
One
One
I was
orange.
running out of this color, and I was like, oh, it's poppy colored. Yeah, one orange on each side.
Soup mukbang.
Okay, you know what? I could be bothered. All right, I'll go warm us up some soup.
All right, guys, if you stick around, you heard it here. Thanks for suggesting that,
Yeah, I feel like I
Angie.
should change shirts. I'm wearing my like bum shirt. Total bum shirt.
We're just bumming around on a Saturday night.
Oh, I know.
I bet
else is
everyone-
like vegan
I'm-
street
I'm
fair,
sure
and we're
the-
like, yeah, let's stay home and eat soup.
We're all chill. I'm sure the very beautiful Cassandra is just bumming around tonight too. Saturday, maybe
I
I'm
don't know.
wrong.
Maybe she's off like doing things and also live streaming.
But if you guys stick around, Angie will heat up the soup from Legrand, from Canada, and we will mukbang it together. I don't know if we'll mukbang, but we'll just eat it with you.
I
Huh?
remember the last time we did a mukbang.
Is it really a mukbang? We're just eating casually because this is a mukbang and you're eating an enormous amount of food. Yeah.
We have like 4 soups, so I mean, we could go crazy on a soup mukbang. I think we have some crackers too, and we have a lot of vegan cheese. But all right, so I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, Loresque Canada, you're onto it. That's how to cure those illnesses. Yep, you got it right there. Yeah, and did you get there drinking urine too? Just kidding. Not promoting that in any way. Oh, you're procrastinating, Cassandra. That's what Angie was doing too. She's supposed to be editing our Expo West video, and she came in and chilled out with us. So you guys are both procrastinating. Saturday night is for procrastinating, right? Not doing, not working hard as entrepreneurs or whatever the heck we're doing here. So yeah, the soup mukbang will be coming up shortly. So just keep hanging out here with us, and yeah, Angie's going to heat up that Legrand stuff. Yeah, if you guys are in Canada. Let's see, what part of Canada are they from? I thought they're from the East Coast. Was it Montreal? Because I thought they had some French accents. Blainville? I think that's out that way. But anyway, yeah, for all you French people, not French people, for all you Canadians in that part of Canada, look for Legrand. Excellent stuff. The soup mukbang could be a weird ASMR, maybe. I don't know. That's combining too many things together, ASMR and mukbang. But who knows? Maybe that's a genre that needs to be exploited here on YouTube, and we could be the founders of it. Anyway, what else you guys talking about here? Oh, hola, Alejandro from Chile. Good evening, or yeah, good evening. It's nighttime out there too. Let's see. Did you guys ask some questions here? Oh yeah, the Memorial Day mukbang, hardly 10 minutes. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. That's a while ago.
What's that?
Let's see. Oh no, he's saying he loved that Memorial Day mukbang we did with the Beyond Burgers
Whoa,
and the
that was
corn.
forever ago. That was when the burgers first came out. Okay, so there's 4 flavors, and I thought of these are probably the 2 that Ryan will like the best. So let's find out. Would Ryan rather have green split pea?
Ooh.
Or Indian dog?
Oh.
I know.
Oh, they both sound good.
I know, they both do sound really good.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh.
See, I mean, like I could see you eating a
I
lot.
can smell them.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
It doesn't
I don't
suck.
want them to go bad if we don't.
Yeah, we gotta eat them
sooner.
soon. You're right. Our chili in the cans will last,
Yeah.
but these need to be eaten. Yeah, let's
see. Which I don't know. I can't decide.
What do you guys think? Which one?
You guys can vote.
Which one should Ryan and Angie mukbang here?
There was also a spring veggie.
So it's
and
what's
then
the
there was a
choices?
butternut.
Indian dal. Say dal or split peas.
Yeah.
Dal or what do you think we should have here? Dal. Oh, thanks. I love you. Thanks so much for the super chat tip there. Much appreciated.
See, I mean, look how cute these are. Their whole booth was cute.
Yeah, this is a great company. We had no idea when we got to their booth how good they're going to be.
Dal.
Split pea.
Uh-oh.
Both.
I know. I was kind of thinking both. We could try them both. Split pea. Yes, I started as a vegetarian. A girl.
It's pretty evenly split between split pea and dal, huh? What should we do?
You know what?
Should we pour it in 2 pots
It
and
wouldn't
heat
be
them
a
both
real
up?
mukbang if we
Without
did it. Yeah, okay.
Let's do
I'll
both.
heat them both up and we'll
It's
try them.
it's both, guys.
Then
All
we
right.
can vote on which one we like better.
Okay, so
All
it's
right.
gonna happen. All right, guys, you got it. You asked, you got it here. We're gonna do a mukbang of sorts of both of these products from Legrand. They're really cool. They're really nice people too. The mother that we talked to that owned the company and her son that just freaked out. I think we were walking past the Tofurky booth. That's right. No, we weren't headed that way. We were actually trying to find Good Catch, but we walked by Tofurky and he saw us and like freaked out. Oh my God, this is the greatest day of my life. And he was going to go see a hockey game that night too. His team from Montreal. What team was it? I guess the Montreal. Shoot, I'm not even go there. I don't jack about hockey. I just really look really dumb because I am dumb when it comes to sports I don't know anything about. You get to vote which one we try first. I think I'll double spoon it so I get them both there. Um, let's see. What else you guys talking about here? You guys do any drugs? Well, I'm not straight edge. I have done drugs in my life, but the ones I haven't been like drugs. I don't like never injected heroin or anything like that. Just had a few natural things in my past. Um, would I ever consider a Twitch stream? Produce not pills. Isn't Twitch for gaming? I thought. You Yeah, our gaming's pretty boring. We play like Rise of Kingdoms on the iPhone. It's just like you farm things and kill barbarians and stuff like that. It'd be pretty boring, but I don't know. Uh, yeah, Loreska, I have taken mushrooms in the past. I'm very open about it. In the 1990s, I was like interested in that. I took them maybe once or twice a year. You can interpret that as if that's a lot or not. I just did them in a controlled setting, meaning where I lived at nighttime. Some like kind of like shamanic tribal ambient music playing. Steve Roach, if you guys might know who that is, ambient music dude. Yeah, just stuff like that, once or twice a year, just kind of having a very spiritual experience, by myself, not harming anyone. Never had ayahuasca, Jill Brewer, but I know a little bit how about what ayahuasca is made out of. And I made basically a mushroom ayahuasca one time. I found some of the MAO inhibitor plant called Aspond. It's a Middle Eastern plant. Combine that with the mushrooms, but so I didn't ever do it again. I just thought it was way too much. Do we drink alcohol once in a blue moon? Um, I actually had a little bit last night when we went out to our dinner. So yeah, just on occasion, like a special occasion. We were celebrating a little something last night. So anyway, not occasionally, maybe once every few months at best. You could probably count them all on one hand, two hands for sure in a year's time. Um, let's see. Favorite Sonic Youth song? I'm not a big. I was never into Thurston Moore and Sonic Youth and all that. Not to say I don't like them or think they're bad. I just never, yeah, this never like was my thing. I was more in the like, melodic kind of music from the '90s, like Cocteau Twins, 4AD label if you remember them. A lot of good stuff on there. Um, do I smoke cigarettes? I'll tell you that no. If you smoke, don't be offended or anything like that. My dad smoked. I cannot stand cigarette smoke. I just had to walk past some guys today when we were walking around going to the library past these two chain smokers. It just disgusts me when I smell cigarette smoke. It makes me want to hurl. Seriously, very few things in the world do that to me. Pretty strong, constitution, but cigarette smoke just gets me, man. It's not into it. So no, I don't smoke. Don't smoke nicotine cigarettes. Yeah, I have tried a cigarette before. I mean, this was, in the prior millennium, I never really smoked a pack. I tried it a couple times ago. I don't get it. Why do people smoke this stuff? That was my impression. But one night in the 1980s, I went out with friends to a bar in Tijuana, Mexico. And I said, I'm going to just go crazy tonight. I'm going to smoke a bunch of cigarettes and see if I get it, see if I understand the appeal, the feeling, the effect. And it just was nothing. I just didn't get it. I just made my clothes smell really bad. So no, and I never did it really like that again. That could have been the last time I smoked a cigarette, possibly. Yeah, I find them kind of gross. But yeah, again, if you're a smoker, I don't mean to offend you. You ask for my opinion of how I feel, and that's how I feel. Especially when I'm jogging or running, I go past some people smoking. It's the worst thing for you. You want oxygen, not like cigarette smoke. But anyway, that's your thing. That's cool. You might want to look into why they're not the healthiest thing. And I'll just leave it at that. If you want, I can change it, man. I don't know why I picked that night. I guess I was more experimental back then. I just wanted to see. Um, Anyway, yeah, definitely I agree with you guys. Weed is way better. If you're gonna smoke something, yeah, yeah, totes. 100% better. Um, wow, gone with the kill. You smoked a pack a day for 20 years. Well, it sounds like you have stopped doing that. So congratulations. You've done something that most people, have a hard time doing, kicking that habit. And that's what sucks about them. They're so addicting, physically addicting, psychologically addicting too, I'm sure. And it's just wrong that, that's allowed to exist. That there's these industries that prey off addicting people to their addictive products, something that's known to be addictive and not particularly healthy. If you read the warnings on the side of the boxes, that they can cause cancer. Anyway, Josh, why should I get a PS4? I have a PS3 and an old PS2, but why should I get a PS4? Just let me know. I'm not skeptical. I'm just telling me why I should get a PS4. I was wondering if I should ever upgrade, and I've decided not to, because I don't really use the PS3 all that much anymore, to be honest with you. Um, wow, 10 cigarettes a day, Josh. Wow, man, awesome. I mean, not awesome that you did that, but awesome that you've quit. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I hear Angie walking back here.
Like I realize I need a chair. I won't be able to stand up and eat soup.
Okay, let me get Mama a chair. We got a chair
I
here.
got a
Mama,
chair.
that's her little nickname. Oh, you got Mama.
Mama.
Get Mama a chair.
Fellows.
Let's see. Angie's bringing a chair in. All right, cool.
Yeah. I like both the soups so far.
All right, great.
At first I thought the Indian was my favorite, and now I'm not sure because the other one tastes really good.
Yeah, if you just joined us,
they're quite different.
Angie's heating up 2 soups for us. We're gonna do a little live mukbang here with y'all too. So
also, I just thought I would
change your shirt too.
Yeah, I was wearing this underneath.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
You just took the big sweatshirt off.
Times as a rock and roll.
So wait up a second. You'll see something we've never done before. A live soup mukbang.
That sounds so exciting on a Saturday night.
Yeah, soup. Alex, I've talked. Yeah, you must have joined us, Alex. I did talk about omega-3s a while ago. I covered this in my video about who was it? Was it Ravana? No. Yeah, it was the video. I was getting the two, raw alignment, Ravana's confused there. Yeah, I talked about it there. Vegans may eat less omega-3s than their meat eating friends do, but we still have the same serum levels. If you worry about conversion, yeah, you can take algae, so you don't have to worry about ALA converting over. Just go straight with algae. But yeah, unless you're having some symptoms of deficiency, you're probably converting your ALAs. It's not, it's not like normal to not be able to convert ALAs. Just watch our video. I made I linked to it, I believe. If not, Mike the Vegan made a great video too about omega-3s. It's unless you have some kind of really weird condition, it's not a problem. And then again, it's not even a vegan problem. You just have a rare condition that's independent of your diet. But yeah, I don't see any symptoms of omega-3 deficiencies in me or Angie. And you can always take an algae supplement, no problem. You can be fully vegan and just go straight to EPA, DHA. Helado, why do you keep telling me to push certain keyboard commands there? I just don't think you're being honest there. And our moderator is deleting it. And if you post it once again, just don't do it again, okay? Just don't do stupid stuff like that. Like try to make us. Yeah, I'm not gonna race. I don't do anything that someone just tells me to do. Abby, am I going to talk about the Impossible Foods vegan zombie thing? I don't know. Vegan zombie already did it. So
it was a really long video.
Yeah, so I don't think we need to get into it. Yeah, I just don't support Impossible Burger.
Over it.
Loresk, yeah, I figured it does something lame like that, like closing your browser. Oh, what do you got there?
Oh, while I'm waiting for the soup, I thought I'd try it. The one thing I didn't try yet from the expo was the mushroom matcha latte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just really just tastes a lot like matcha. I don't know if you are too familiar
That's
with
the Four
matcha.
Sigmatic stuff.
Or Sigmatic. It like matches the cup. It's so
Hmm.
green.
Wow.
Wait, let me have some.
I don't think I can tilt it yet. It's too high.
Yeah.
That's something we've been drinking this winter too.
Mm,
In fact, we'll probably make a more extensive video
ooh,
about these
strong.
yeah, there's some of these Four Sigmatic teas that I've been into. It's been so cold here, guys. Anyone that lives in California knows this has been like the coldest and wettest winter in history. In fact, February was the only month that Los Angeles never got a day above. It never got into the 70s, like 70 plus. It's like every
I
day
know. What
was
was
below
us?
normal.
But
Below it's what
still.
was the forest, but it's been really cold. Like these houses here are not insulated like your houses probably are, like in the Midwest and stuff. You know, it's really cold here. So I've been wanting to get my hands on a warm cup, and I've been drinking teas at night, you know, just to like just chill out and get warm
It
again.
does feel really good.
I've been this is like naked for me right now. Usually I'm wearing tons of
I know.
shirts
How
and
are you
clothes.
not wearing a shirt right now?
I think the lights are helping out. I think they're putting
it
out some
feels
heat.
really warm next to your computer here.
Yeah, the computer puts out heat, the lights, the speakers, the music gear.
Aha, 60s bird law. I know. No, but it's actually been in the 50s. That's the shocker. It's never in the 50s in Los Angeles.
Yeah, we've got it in the 30. Yeah, Gone with the Kill. Yeah, I've been drinking the reishi tea by these guys too at night. Not every
I'm
night,
not
maybe
sure
like
which mushrooms are in this
2-3 times a week. You know, just kind of I like it. I remember I used to drink reishi like in our early vegan days before we started our channel and dug it.
I have to say, I'm not a super huge fan of matcha. I like the turmeric latte better. It's a mushroom turmeric latte, super good. And what was the other one?
Oh, that chai tea is
Oh,
killer.
that chai one.
Oh, I loved it. When
I should have made that.
yeah, when we saw that at Expo, the Four Sigmatic chai tea.
Yeah, I think all these chais are brand new. I don't know if you can get them.
Yeah,
yet.
they said it was like a brand new product. Oh my god, it reminded me of the 90s because when I went to coffee houses in the 90s and they were really popular before Starbucks and everything, like that's what I drink because you guys know I'm not a coffee person. I was drinking
Yeah.
chai all the time.
Oh, Cassandra's like, Cassandra's back. What's up? Okay, the soup is still warm. I should go check on it. I made a mushroom. I think maybe I need a bigger cup.
This is matcha?
It's a mushroom matcha latte.
Well, I can kind of tilt it now. They can see the green
It's so
on green.
I just thought it was so cute.
Hope I don't spill it on myself like a dumbass.
It'll be hot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back. I think the soup will be ready this time.
So that's something I've been doing this year, guys. I haven't really talked about it much in the vlogs. We'll make a vlog next week showing all the new stuff I've been drinking this year. Not new, but you know, I started drinking these teas at night just to not be so butt-ass cold. Yeah, it's been really sad here. Just, you know, not having our normal climate. You know, I miss the drought. The drought was pretty rad. You know, I mean, in the sense it could go out all the time. Not good for our state's water supply and farming and all that stuff. But yeah. Yes. Anyway, let's see. No, I've never traveled to India. That'd be awesome. Wow. Yeah, and if you guys are asking, Angie's hair is natural, and so is mine. Yeah, this is our natural hair colors, natural everything, fully natural. No, we don't even have any tattoos. Not that we're against tattoos. In fact, one of our favorite shows in the past years has been Ink Master. You know, that tattooing show. But yeah, we're pretty darn natural guys. I mean, she used to dye her hair. If you see like old photos of her hair was like dark, like brown and black and red, you know, and stuff. But yeah, this silvery platinum color that you see, yeah, it's fully natural. And what's really fortunate for her is that I see a lot of younger girls, like, you know, teens in their 20s and stuff, like, you know, dyeing their hair that color. So Angie's really lucky that her natural hair color is like this, you know, trendy new color.
They're just jacking my style.
They're jacking her style, she says. All right, Angie's back. All right.
Ooh, I never had a job as a waitress. I've worked in the food business before, but I always just took the money. I never had to carry the stuff.
Wow.
This is a scary job.
Oh, it's hot. Let me hold this.
Whew, I got here.
All right, so this looks like the split pea. No.
Yeah, that's the split pea.
Okay, for those of you
like spring
who are just
spring.
joining us here,
Yeah.
we decided about 10 minutes ago to do a little live mukbang of these two soups that we got at Natural Products Expo. Not sponsored, by a great company from Canada called Le Grand.
I looked too, and like I said, it was zero. It's no oil, zero fat. No.
See, got that, guys? Not junk food. Yeah, zero. That's what when we met their son, they said, "Hey, you got to see my mom's company. They're totally keep it carb compatible."
Ooh, this smells so good. Okay, so you can see the dull one's very yellow, and
Yeah,
the split pea
it's more
is
green,
green.
greenish brown.
They're both really
All
good.
right,
I
is it too
can't
hot to
say.
eat yet? Oh, Tracy's
No,
here.
no
Tracy
problem.
just got here in time for the mukbang. Hey, Tracy.
Oh, I brought the package because I was wondering what mushroom was in the.
Oh, and that tea.
Yeah, so this one's not reishi. It's something called maitake.
See, so much we know about like a shiitake, but maitake.
Maitake. It sounds familiar, but I'm not. I need to learn a lot
We
more
need to
about.
learn more about mushrooms.
Yeah,
Since we've been drinking these mushroom teas for a while now this winter.
what I'm wondering, like, what is the connection between vitamin D and mushrooms?
Yeah.
Do you
Ooh.
guys know?
Yeah. You guys know any? Yeah. I've read different hypotheses like vitamin
Mm.
B12 in mushrooms, vitamin
Mm-hmm.
D in mushrooms,
Yeah, I've heard that too.
but I haven't really researched it all that much.
Yeah, and I've been really craving mushrooms a lot this winter, and I was wondering if it's because of vitamin D. I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I went out and ran today. I wanted to go out and soak up that
Mm.
sun
Mm-hmm.
and do my hill sprints.
Oh, here's something Tracy knows about.
Oh,
Maitake is also called hen of the woods mushroom.
okay.
Okay, so that's the active mushroom in this matcha latte mix. Which the latte part is kind of clever. They put coconut milk powder right into the bag, so it's all ready to go. Latte.
Tracy asked, are we using mushroom powder? I assume they grind it as some kind of powder, right, to
Mhm.
make the tea.
Yeah, they grind up all the matcha, the mushrooms, and the coconut stuff. So it's just like this fine
Oh,
green
Cassandra
powder.
has some medical studies here. She said
Ooh.
mushrooms do contain a small amount of vitamin D, but remember that vitamin D exists in two forms.
Oh.
Usually our body needs to synthesize it from the sun, which is why I
Yeah.
like to go out in the wintertime. This is what I do, guys. In the summer, I run in the evening, but in the wintertime, like now, I go out at noon, shirtless if I can. If not, wearing a little running bib, just soaking up the sun.
Yeah, I like to ride my bike over to one of the local coffee. I like to ride over to the library and then over to this coffee house just past there, and I sit out on the bench that gets direct sun. Now my arms are very brown, and then my pants, because I usually wear
Like yoga pants?
yeah, my yoga pants are like I forgot that's called when your ankles show. Anyways, so I've got these tan socks. My legs are just tan, like capri. I'm wearing these capri ones, and then it's
Capri, yeah.
white everywhere else. I look like a complete freak. Someone wants to know about someone asked what company it was. If you're asking about, this is a Four Sigmatic tea. This is like their new line of lattes. And this is the one I hadn't tried yet, matcha latte. I know everyone here in Long Beach is really obsessed with matcha lattes.
Mhm.
Like they sell them at the coffee house down the street here, and my friends are always getting those. But when I'm at a coffee house, I'm getting coffee. Sorry guys, but at home, like especially in the evening, I'm totally down with teas.
Yeah, they give us a bunch of sample from. Yeah, my favorite so far is the reishi and that chai.
I like straight up reishi. I like the flavor of reishi by itself. I'm totally cool with that. But there's a couple of reishi mixtures that they had at Four Sigmatic. Actually, I did a little interview with one of the guys at the Four Sigmatic booth, so I think he talks about a lot of the products. I interviewed so many people at the expo. Well, I didn't really interview them. I just kind of like said, okay, so just everything that you've been telling everyone else at the event, just
Tell us.
Yeah,
What the camera
tell
on.
my camera so that my viewers have the experience of what it's like to be here, like hearing all the pitches about the new products. So I've got all these super long, these like 1 minute interviews with everybody, plus us trying stuff.
Drama Llama. You see that great super chat tip from Drama Llama? Thank you for your super chat tip there, by the way. Check out Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan at Ryan Lum. You'll get a shout out there. But he wants to please share the secret to staying looking like a vegan Jesus into your 50s. And PS love you guys. Well, thank you so much there, Drama Llama.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, I have no secrets, guys, really. I mean, what you guys see in our videos, especially like, how we ate in a day, how I trained in a day. That's pretty much it, I mean, over and above what you see in those videos, there's a few other things. We were thinking about making a video about this before. A few other things that go beyond diet that really extend into lifestyle. And this is not a diss to anyone or anything, but we decided we didn't want to have kids. So I think that helps us out a little bit, like less stress. When you know what it's like to raise a baby. All those
you don't get any sleep.
It's tough.
I think we've had a lot more sleep than all of our friends that have kids. So
friends, all your sisters, for the most
I
part. Yeah,
know.
we know what it's like.
Yeah.
We love the babies too. Their babies are
Oh
awesome.
man,
They're
all the babies are
beautiful.
so cute.
I know. I play with them all. I hang out with the babies more than I hang out with the adults.
I know you're terrible.
They
You
think
don't
I'm
even
weird.
hang out with them.
They think I'm being rude, but I love the kids. I love the babies.
Well, now we started hanging out with okay, so I'm an Aquarius, my brother's Aquarius, and then one of my half sisters is an Aquarius, and her husband is pretty quiet. He's like he's like a nerdy computer person like us that's like kind of into computer stuff and video games. So
We're nerds.
we've finally broken through with him, and now we'll hang out with him and talk about like real estate
And computers.
and computer stuff. He was showing us a really cool app last time we were hanging out with him, and like it made like a 3D model
of your face, of your head. Yeah, it was rad.
Freaking crazy. And then you could like look at it in all different angles. It was very weird.
But anyway, well, thanks for that compliment
Okay,
there.
let's
But
switch.
let's switch. Yeah, let's tell
This is
Tracy.
really good.
Tracy and others who joined late. Yeah, we're eating
Ooh, this
two
one
flavors
is a lot hotter.
from this Canadian company that we met at Products Expo West, called Legrand from
Mm.
Montreal area. We
Legrand,
got
how about
the
that?
split pea one there,
Yeah, I think it's called green split pea.
and this is Indian Dal.
Yeah,
Which I'm about to
it's
try.
pretty good.
Yeah, we met the son first. He freaked out at the Tofurkey booth when he saw us
Oh
there.
yeah, that's where we were.
Yeah, and but he said you love it. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
high carb,
way
low
hard.
fat. They don't put oils and stuff like that in here.
Yeah, totally fat
Mm.
free.
Yeah, the Dal one has a nice
I know.
Indian vibe.
Zingy.
Mm.
Wow, I wonder why this bowl got so hot.
Yeah, that was hot. I couldn't hold
Hot
it.
as heck.
Maybe some property about the split peas is
It's
hotter than
way
Dal.
hotter.
It's really. I was watching you, wondered how you were doing it.
Well, it's weird because I heated this one up on the burner that's usually hotter than this burner.
I
And
think
yeah,
that
this
I
one's
think
got
that just
way
got. I
hotter.
think that soup just got hotter. But yeah, this is really cool stuff. I'm just trying them out. We're not sponsored by them, but we figure we need to eat them. They
They're
can't
gonna
last
go bad. I
forever.
mean, it's already been here like 2
2 weeks. Mhm.
We're slacking. You know what? Last year when we went to the expo, we ended up getting so many different samples and bags that I literally gave away some of my swag to Sonia, like
Sonia Elsie.
Sonia Elsie, maybe 2 months ago.
Did Matt Veggie Pie get some too, or
It was just
Sonia?
yeah. Well, it was a bunch of beauty stuff.
That's her thing.
Yeah, so this year I tried, yeah, like she was like, oh man, my viewers really like it when I put on face masks. I was like, really? I
Wow.
mean, I guess I could try that. Do you guys like to watch girls put on face masks and watch them dry and
So
while they talk
you
to
have
you?
face masks now?
Yeah, actually, I think I have a Forcing Matic mask.
Oh.
It's like this weird product. Okay, guys,
yeah, I
this is
forgot.
mind blowing.
Yeah, check this out. I was tripping out on
Yeah.
it. I forgot about
It's
that.
like it's like mushrooms, obviously,
Mhm.
and cacao, and I think some other herbs. And you could either put it on as a face mask or drink it. I was like,
Take your pick.
yeah. So I was like, oh, I mean, I guess I could try some weird like that. Face mask. Of course, Cassandra likes face masks.
Ethical stuff too. Yeah.
hmm And if it's edible as well,
Ethical, edible
and it has superfood properties.
face mask that you can drink.
Or here's someone that's not into ASMR thing. I know I'm on the fence about the ASMR. On the one hand, I know I have a really good voice for it, but on the other hand, I feel really silly doing it.
Probably
Wow,
feel
that was
more-
good. You know, I was thinking about maybe playing some music in the background while we mukbang. What do you think of that?
On the decks?
Well, no, I could just bring in like my I could just bring in that little
The red thing?
easy. Yeah, I don't
All
know
right.
much Powerhouse, but I'll just play our album so we don't get dinged.
All right, cool. Angie's going to play some music for us as we
Yeah.
chill out here.
Because there might be some times we're just slurping and not
Mm. Cassandra, YouTuber, copyright strikes, that always sucks. So just getting your video demonetized, because it sucks. Like you make a 10, 20, 30-minute video and you include like a 10-second music clip of someone else's music, or it's in the background of where you're at. And then your whole video gets demonetized and all the monetization goes to that song that was used for like 10 seconds. It's totally weird. So that's why, you got to be careful as a YouTuber if you don't want them to like steal your content, basically. Sucks. Anyway. And that's why it's so fortunate that we make our own music. We've been making music for decades, so it's so great we have such a catalog of music to pull from. Favorite non-vegan YouTubers. Let's see. Who I've been watching lately? I mean, I watch some of like the TV people, like say Stephen Colbert, stuff like that. You know, Travis Noah, stuff like that.
All right. Woo. All right. It's not very loud. I don't think it'll bother.
Yeah, you could turn it up a little more if you want, probably. Yeah. I don't even think they can.
Guys.
I don't even think they can hear that.
Can't even hear it, huh?
I don't even think they can hear it.
It's more for me.
It's just for you.
It's just for me. It feels weird, like.
All right.
Slurping.
Well, in the background, so yeah, so you don't hear slurping as much as our new Love Spirals album.
All right, there we go. This feels it feels more like a party. Is that?
It does feel like party. You're right. It feels like a party now.
Yeah, it's like now it's a dinner party. Because like if I'm gonna do a mukbang, it's gonna be like a dinner party. I always play music at our dinner parties.
You always do, but yeah, Heartstrings. You guys hear that every video almost. So here's some different stuff here. This is God, It's All Right. Or the first album, the first track on our album.
And someone wanted to know what non-vegan channels we watch.
You have your yoga guy.
Oh yeah, I like Catalyst Yoga, but he's changing his name. I think he's called like Dark Star Astrology or something. I don't know what he's called now. I know, but I thought about Legendary Roni today. Legendary Roni, we've watched a few of his.
It's this game we play. He's like a YouTuber that talks about this video game that we play on mobile. It's called.
Now it's called Rise of Kingdoms.
Yeah, that's it. They changed the name last week.
Rise of Civilization. So there's this guy. He's like, hot poop or whatever. He's got all this power and stuff. And today was like this thing called a kill event.
And everyone ganged up on him.
Yeah, everyone in his entire kingdom ganged up on him and set all of his stuff on fire and totally pwned him.
Yeah, that's what happens, I guess, if you're in the public eye, and kind of
talking crap,
kind of a narcissist about it too.
Yeah, because he was all talking crap and like something that happened the other day. Some battle is happening for some like landmark thing and called a pass. And I guess they didn't take kindly, so they made a plan to destroy him during the kill event, and it happened. And it was so crazy. Like we got bounced off the game, and in the middle of a battle, and we couldn't get back on, and we finally had to just quit.
I see our moderators handling some questions there, but yes, you can become overweight on any diet. Yeah, if you're eating more calories than you need to, it doesn't matter if you're vegan or not. Yes, totally. Yeah, veganism, remember, it's not a weight loss diet. That being said, it can help you achieve your ideal body weight, especially over time. But, it's not like,
particularly if you stick with whole
food plants and avoid the naughty stuff. It's not like they call it
like the naughty milk.
But it's not a weight loss diet. When you hear oh, I'm going to try the keto diet, they're really just trying to lose some weight and in a short time frame. But vegan, ethical lifestyle just happens to be the healthiest diet and can give you a good body weight too.
Wow, babe. Everyone's ganging up on us. So they say they want to hear Heartstrings live.
Live?
Heartstrings a cappella.
There's no way to play that one live. It's not like a song I wrote on the guitar. It's all like, synthesizers and atmospheric stuff.
We are way overdue for doing another Love Spirals video where we finally talk about this album. It's just
hard to plan it out. We just had so many forks in the fire. Is that what it's called? Irons in the fire.
Irons in the fire. That's probably something that would happen in the game. I'm forging my swords with my irons in the fire. But yeah. So the way that Heartstring song started out. Okay, so I'm kind of a freak. I've gone through all. I've kind of gone through like all of. There's a little bit more soup.
There's a little more. So. Oh, cool! I'll go get some more. You can tell them the story.
Yeah. So. Sometimes when he wasn't around, I would listen to old DATs and stuff. It's something he had recorded.
Digital audio tapes.
I listened to old recordings he had made. So I'd find songs he hadn't completed or whatever. And I found this little acoustic guitar strum thing he was doing. I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. And so I kept a copy. And then I used to hang out a lot with musicians online. So there was this one guy. He was doing okay, this is so complicated. But anyways, I used to be part of this collective of musicians called Bitstream Dream, and another person that participated in it, he had a band called Beauty's Confusion. So we were talking about, we should do a Beauty's Confusion Love Spirals collaboration. So I was like, you know what? I have some files. So I sent him this file of Ryan playing acoustic guitar. I was like, let's see what you can do with it. And I had tried to it was like a little loop. So then he started adding some drums to it.
It's a
and
weird
coming up
story.
with some other ideas. And then I had those heartstrings lyrics that I had written, in my journal like a while back. We started to work on it, and then we had creative differences, so it got shelved.
Well, as a songwriter, I don't want to bore you guys too much about this stuff, but anyone who's creative knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes things click, and everything just flows effortlessly. And some songs are a little bit more of a struggle, and things weren't clicking for me with heartstrings. And
This is the second part of the story.
And sometimes I have to beat a song into submission, and finally it all clicks together, and that's how kind of heartstrings was.
I was just talking about me and Chris, Abuse Confusion. And Chris Abuse Confusion. So he had a singer, and she was like trying to write some different lyrics for the chorus, and I was like, no, I don't want it's not about having sex. That's not what heartstrings is about. Hers was like about something about it, bodies entwined and all this. I was like, no, it's heartstrings is about like making music together and about like the spiritual experience of like that music can make you feel, not like having an orgasm or whatever she thought it was about. So we stopped working on it, and the time went by, and I was like, Ryan, we should work on this song. It was like so cool, and it started with your guitar and everything. Like, let's keep going.
And that's what I felt. All right, I can do it. That's really my guitar there. Mm-hmm. He started with the loop of me, a sample of me, but I said, I'll just play it myself now with my better guitar and better microphones.
Well, remember I had this podcast called Lovely Ladies that I only did like 10 episodes or something, but I needed a theme song for Lovely Ladies. So I took that heartstrings and you did that really rad blues guitar on it. So I had like a little clip of like, oh, this is what the song could be like. Then years went by after that instance, and then the Angie B album started happening, and we made like 4 songs and 5 songs, and I was like, bro, let's finish heartstrings. So we took it out, dusted it off, and it started to come out so good. You're like, I don't know, man, I think this should be a Love Spiral song, not an Angie B song.
Yeah, we were kind of for a while there working on the Love Spirals and Angie B album simultaneously. Mm-hmm. Yours finished first because we started it first. But now it's kind of going back and forth between the 2 albums.
I don't like eating online, guys. All this soup is dripping.
But I don't think we're going to make any more albums. We'll talk more about that later in a future podcast. We're going to make singles or at most EPs, like, 4-song EPs. But I'm glad I finished my 10th album on a high note, and I'm done with albums. Takes too long. All right. This has been a chill little chat, huh? Just having soup and
I just came and totally changed the vibe.
We totally changed the vibe, yeah.
That's how I am.
Mm-hmm. We're talking about weird vegan shit, and you come in here and it's all chill now.
It's weird that I see the camera keeps going in and out of focus.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just a cheap little webcam camera, It doesn't have like an auto lock. I don't think.
Gotcha.
Yeah. At least
someone wants to know what they missed. I don't even know. We're like talking about the song Heartstrings, and collaborating with people online on music it's really complicated, and then like a lot of weird ego stuff happens, and I just felt like it was fun in a way, like working with people online on music, but it's so much easier to, like Ryan said, to work for us to work together. We can immediately figure out if something's not working and either take steps to like fix it or to give it up,
Yeah.
Whereas online, there's all this like back and forth. Sometimes maybe you don't hear back from them. You don't know why, and it's because they don't want to tell you they don't like it or whatever.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, if you're not like seeing on the same page. Speaking of the song that we're listening to right now,
still on the same page.
Yeah, that can happen with these distance collaborations. It can happen when you're working with someone right next to you too, but it's more of a problem when you're working with someone far away. Anyway, let's see. Let's check out a couple questions here. Let's see. You have the voice of an angel.
Thank you. Oh, you finished that one, huh?
I finished it, yeah.
Which did you like better?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
There's still more of that one, too. Should I get the rest of that? They're both good. It's like, it's like asking me what's my favorite song on the new album. I don't know. They're all good,
Drink it. Oh, man. Jill asked a question. We've definitely answered a lot, but how do we meet? That's another of those complicated things. We met through music.
I say thanks, Cassandra. Appreciate that you appreciate what we're doing. Yeah, music, if you're really into it, is it's I don't know, it's hard, you know. I mean, it takes a lot of time, a
It's
lot of
super
effort,
personal.
and a lot of effort to not only like work but just emotionally too. It's a big deal, you know. And I'm just kind of
It
proud,
takes a
or
lot of
I'm
focus.
proud that I've just been able to do this. Like my first album, real album, came out in 19 December of 1991 on Project Records. You know, Idols from Love Spirals Downwards, and I've been making music.
92. You first came out on a collaboration in 91. I told you I'm a freak. I
No,
know
but the album
everything
really technically came out December of 91.
Oh,
but we say 92
really?
because, you know, anyway.
Yeah, when you put an album out at the end of the year, it kind of screws up
Yeah.
the whole.
And I've been making music forever. Someone said they liked that red guitar up there.
Oh,
and
it's
that
so
is
cute, isn't
the
it?
first guitar I ever got. My parents bought it from me
Yeah.
for me at this company that doesn't exist anymore, Jimco. It's like a
Wow.
Target or Kmart or something like
I
that.
remember that vaguely.
Yeah, all you old Californians might remember that. Yeah, I mean, I've just been doing this my whole life, so it's just kind of what I do. I'm just glad that I haven't stopped, and for me, it's kind of hard to stop. I mean, sure, I take breaks and pause, you know.
I know, I hate when you take breaks.
But I have to sometimes just to recharge, just to, you know.
I feel like I'm most myself when we're writing songs.
Mhm,
That's
yeah.
when I feel like we're the most connected, and like everything is like flowing. The energy is like really good. And then when we're recording them and mixing them is pretty cool. Although sometimes we end up arguing in the mixing process. This part that we're in now, the promoting, we're terrible at it.
Yeah, we're not good music promoters.
We're
Yeah.
terrible at it. It's like we just want to make the art. We don't want to, but you know, being on a label and relying on them is a hassle. So that's why we just do it ourselves.
Yeah, we could have gone back to Project probably, but
yeah.
I like being able to own the rights to our music so we can play it in all our happy, healthy vegan videos and not get demonetized.
We did a Christmas song that we put on a comp, and then the label, you know, they put themselves as like the song. What is it?
They own the album. So
they own the album. So we can't even play
our song.
Own vlog.
We forget about it every Christmas. We use that song.
Put the Christmas song in the vlog, and
it gets demonetized. Like, oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, great! All the money's going to Sam. So that's why we can't be part of someone else's label or even be on their compilations, because then all of a sudden we don't have creative control anymore.
If you're watching, Sam, we love you, but we like
Sam's done a lot of great stuff. But you know, and I'm sure he didn't mean.
How it works.
He doesn't want us to not use it. It's just how the industry works. This one keeps wanting me to sing. I need to drink some water. I've been thinking about. This is my favorite song. The title track.
Life Goes On, the title track.
A Sunday afternoon, like a magic spell. Oh, Intrepid Hope says they listen to us on Spotify. Oh, yay! Cool. We get those little Spotify checks. Life goes on, is what you say. Life goes on anyway. Life goes on so carelessly, 'cause your life moved on. Joe. Without me, I miss our idle hours. I feel no regret. Only wish I found it easy to forget. Life goes on, that's what you say. Life goes on anyway. You said life goes on so carelessly, 'cause your life moved on without me. Ooh. Without me. Rude, Lewis. That's what you say. Life goes on. Anyway, you said life goes on so carelessly, 'cause your life moved on. Life goes on. That's what you say. Life goes on. Anyway, you said life goes on. I see that your life moved on without me. Without me. Ooh, without me. That was spontaneous. I don't know what it sounded like trying to just like randomly go through here with a random iPhone playing in the background.
Well,
Anyway,
the thing is, if I plugged in my amp, I saw a few people saying that it would be too loud. You know, her little speaker is barely putting out much sound. So, and you're not hooked up to the
I'm
mic.
not singing into the mic. Someone said we need a better mic. This is actually a really good mic.
It's a really expensive mic.
It's a very expensive Neumann
and
mic.
actually, my guitar is like, you know, even though it's not plugged in, it's like 8 inches, 10 inches from the microphone. So you should be able to hear it.
I imagine you were probably a lot louder than I was.
Yeah, probably so. Anyway, that was it.
That was it. But, and here's the song everyone's asking for. Ryan was trying to figure out how to do like a decent live stream, and we're still working on it. How to like actually get the real amplified sound mixed appropriately with some backing tracks into this feed so that it sounds really good.
I figured it out.
Good.
We have to use 2 computers.
Wow.
The desktop and the laptop. So
wow.
we can do it. Yeah, I just have to take your audio interface to make it all happen. So I figured out how to do it.
So anyways, we'll do it at some point. It's just such a crazy year. You could do the stuff in Twitch. What's the value of doing Twitch over YouTube is the question. We don't even have Twitch accounts. Combine with mine to make a song. Music is magic. I feel it moving you. Oh, there's more money at Twitch? I don't know. But are there more haters in Twitch? That's my question. Jill said we could take them camping and play guitar and sing by the fireside. That's funny because one of these songs on the album was actually written on a camping trip by the fireside.
I'll make you more soup.
Okay. Let's see. In the quiet of the night, all alone in our rooms, while the world is fast asleep now, he and I compose this tune. Music is magic. I feel it moving me.
All right, more food.
Music has the power. All right. Oh, it's thicker now.
That was fun.
Oh,
A spontaneous jam.
this is so good.
When do we go to? Oh, Miss Malibu. Hopefully we'll be going to Catalina again this fall. Just depends on our house sitter person. We hope she doesn't move away. She's talking about it.
Is Bigfoot real, babe?
Is Bigfoot real? You're talking about Sasquatch, huh? Yeti.
Yeti's the.
That's one of those things where if I saw one, I believe it. I don't know. I mean, it's like aliens. You know, I want to see an alien. Ghosts. I want to see a ghost. It's not like I want to come out and say there are no aliens, there are no ghosts. I'm open. It's like David Duchovny. I want to believe. I just need to see one. Bigfoot is vegan, probably so. I'm sure he subsides on berries and tubers. He cooks the tubers.
Some else we do to our own videos. Yes, when we did the video.
Oh, the
for
music videos.
Heartstrings,
Oh yeah,
we brought a tripod.
a couple cameras.
What? Yeah, one camera and one iPhone.
Yeah,
And we managed to do the whole thing ourselves. Like I filmed him, he filmed me.
tripod filmed
up
us
to film each
together.
other.
Yeah,
And yeah, and then I edited it all in
Final Cut.
Final Cut Pro.
That's how we roll.
We do everything ourselves. We are the original DIY. Like
We epitomize that.
yeah, everything's done in our own studios. All our music's recorded in our own studios by us. Ryan has to do all of the studio stuff as well as the composing and the instruments.
Yeah, but for me, I'm just totally
you
used to
want
that.
to,
I
though,
want
you
to.
know.
For me, like engineering audio and
Mhm.
producing music, writing, songwriting, it's all kind of one and the same thing. It's all about getting cool sounds and cool textures. And sometimes a cool sound or texture on the guitar or keyboard will inspire a song. You know, that's really common
Yeah.
for how we work here.
Yeah, and it's the same with our channel. We do everything ourselves. Everything like and the albums, like the album. Not only do we write all the songs ourselves and record them all ourselves and do all the mixing and everything here. We also did all the design. These all these
Photography,
photographs
layout.
I took the band photo. Once again, we brought the tripod with us. And then I did all the layout, and we just send away to get them printed. That's the only thing, we didn't do.
Everything was done by us except for the mastering, which means
Yeah.
compiling all
Which you
the.
could have done it.
I could have done. I have all the gear to do it. But I have a musician friend, Robert Rich, in Northern California. He's a pioneer of ambient music. A lot of you guys might have even heard of him. Anyway,
Sorry, guys.
yeah, he's got a great mastering set up there. It's always a pleasure just to go and hang out with him and drive up to Mountain View.
Sorry, touched the phone.
And obviously,
it's
we didn't
great.
manufacture it. Obviously,
No, we
yeah.
didn't manufacture it. But then, like all the distribution, like I am the person that got it into iTunes. I'm the person that got onto Spotify. I'm the person that put it onto Bandcamp. I had to write all the text and do all the layout. And we're the ones who made the website. Like we do everything in house.
DJ121. If you crave cooked food, I assume it means you're raw. It means you're hungry. If you're being sincere here, it means you're the only time you crave is, at least for me, speaking personally, is if you're lacking, if you're hungry, if you're starving. So yeah, steam some potatoes, steam some broccoli. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to take any days off your life. In fact, it's probably going to make you feel better because you won't be in a caloric deficit situation. So yeah, try it out. I remember when we experimented with raw, it felt way better.
Sorry guys, my speaker ran out of power.
Oh, that's what
I
happened
haven't had
there.
it plugged in, so it's uncharged.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. Yep, cooked food's addicting.
Let's see. Maybe I could put. Let's see. Hang on one second. Let me go to iTunes here.
Music.
What song did it die on?
Dark Night of the Soul.
Oh, okay.
I know.
All right. Let me see if I got it here. Oh, come on. Just play my music. There we go. It'll come out of the speakers. Dark
Wow.
Night of the Soul. That's where we were?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Speakers on. And nothing.
And bop.
No audio.
Oh.
What am I doing wrong? I always have audio.
Let's see. Oh no, is it going in the headphones?
Huh. Crap.
Oh, you're not even press play right now.
No, I see the audio right here.
Oh, what?
Oh, well. No music right now,
Nope.
guys.
It's not meant to be parties over. Wah.
Oh, wait. That audio could have been us talking. Maybe
Yeah,
you were right.
I was like,
You're right.
Just press play.
There you
Ah,
go.
genius.
I need a genius here.
Genius.
I was confused looking at the meters
I'm
here.
the genius.
All right.
That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Only one can survive. Which do you choose? Potato or tofu? Potato all day.
All day.
All day
All day.
potato.
All day
dude.
potato. That's a good band name.
All day potato.
All day potato. I like that. It's a good channel name. If you guys want to take that from us, all day potato.
That's hilarious. Oh, Cassandra wants tofu. Yeah, because you want those sofritos.
You're the Sofritas is life person.
That's hilarious.
And tofu's cool. Yeah, I just kind of gravitate towards like beans as far as legumes go rather than soy for some reason.
Oh, Michael says They wrote a poem about Dark Night of the Soul too. Dude, Dark Night of the Soul is real, and it is no joke, dude. Dark Night of the Soul is tough.
That's a song of ours that's on right now.
But like the concept of Dark Night of the Soul, woo.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs of the album. Yeah, this was like, I was really going for like a Cocteau Twins guitar
Yeah.
sound. I just like nailed it on this song. I was stoked.
Yeah, originally this was gonna be the title track.
Blue Cookies, just subscribe. Thanks for subscribing, Blue
Awesome.
Cookies. Woohoo!
Gone with the kale. Potatoes are life. Debbie Bunny potatoes. What is that? Another of these? Sweet potato. Yes.
Is
Yeah.
tofu considered a processed food? I mean, technically, because it's no longer the whole food soy plant, but you know,
Soybean.
yeah, but you know, I mean, tofu really, you know, there's really nothing
it's
bad in
it's
it.
a pretty simple process to make it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too
I wouldn't
much.
worry
As we were
about
saying
it.
earlier, there's different degrees of processed food. There's some where they add in like 100 chemicals that you can't pronounce and a bunch of crap. Or, you know, sometimes they just take a soy or a bean and transform it slightly. They both get called processed food, but obviously one's way better and healthier and one's not quite as good. Yeah, there you go, Tracy. Tempeh, a better, less processed soy. Yeah.
Oh, those are fermented. They must have probiotics.
No, tofu's not bad, April or Agra girl. No, we're not saying tofu was not good or anything like that. No, tofu's fine. It's totally healthy.
The only way I'd say when tofu isn't healthy is when it's GMO soy, and then you run into the whole GMO issue.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
the GMO could have a lot of Roundup in it. That's the only downside. But that's the same downside with any plant. So that's made it with Roundup.
Well, I gotta see this new Frank Tufano Vegan Gains debate. So
I'm
Frank
so over those guys. though.
raged quit in the middle. Wow.
Oh man.
I mean, of course. I mean, Vegan Gains knows what he's talking about. He might be a hothead and an eccentric, but when it comes to arguing and defending veganism, I mean, he does a great job. And I've seen how
his
Frank
mind is quick. He seems to remember a lot of facts.
yeah, he'd be a great lawyer, you know, if he wanted to go down that road.
Well, that'd be scary.
Can you imagine?
No.
He'd probably get disbarred
He
quickly.
probably would. He probably would.
Wouldn't
say some
respect the
crazy thing.
judges.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh.
as Ray Slaver points out, it doesn't hurt that Frank Tufano is a moron.
Cassandra brought up or when tofu is deep fried. Yeah, deep frying's not great at all.
Yeah, no matter what kind of food we're talking about, you know, veggies or tofu. Yeah, we try to stay away from deep frying. Yes.
Oh, remember when I used to wear my hair like this with the ponytail right here?
Oh yeah, that was old school for you, huh?
Old school auntie. When my hair was shorter. Tofu is tasty.
Oh, Dr. Garth Davis and Bart K are going to debate. Wow.
Whoa, that'll be different.
Huh. Isn't Bart K the guy that was like a doctor and got no, he was like a researcher and got licensed or whatever, the one that Vegan Gains. I don't have to worry.
You're all disbarred? No, like doctors don't get disbarred.
Yeah, isn't that the one that Vegan Gains talked about?
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Vegan Gains and all those little enemies. Oh, man. Is the debate starting now?
Yeah,
now?
I think maybe so, huh?
Oh, we're gonna lose our audience.
We're gonna lose our
to a
audience to
debate.
this, babe.
Uh oh, we better start getting scandalous.
I know how. Let's start talking shit about. No, just kidding.
Oh man, Cassandra's fielding questions now. Thank you. I'm gonna have to make her a moderator.
I know.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Cassandra Bankston, she really healed her skin on a vegan
Yeah,
diet.
subscribe to her YouTube channel. You'll see her in the comments and chatting here. Cassandra Bankston. Yeah, just check her out for sure. She's big time.
Let's see what else is going on here. Microwave meals. You know, I heard you talk about microwaves earlier. We don't have one. We haven't had one for years. I've tried a few of the new microwave meals. I just cooked them in the oven, old school. Like there's this new cauliflower mac and cheese that God, what is the name of that? I wanted to say Sweet Earth. Is that their name? It was really good. Okay, not live. Someone saying that. I'm assuming that's the The debate is not live.
Mikhail asked a great question. Do you guys know about soy being bad for men because of its supposed natural estrogen levels?
We've
Yes,
debunked that.
I did a video. Google and search in YouTube like happy healthy vegan tofu. All right, just check it out.
Yeah.
I went through the studies that Dr. Greger of nutritionfast.org has up on his channel to show no, actually the reverse is true. Men who eat soy have higher T levels. Their estrogen doesn't go up or anything like that. So yeah, it's just a myth. It doesn't work like that. It's just not how it works.
I'm not sure why Debbie mentioned this, but you know what else is great? Nooch. So true. Nooch is super good. You put your nooch on your potatoes and you've really got something.
Yeah. Nooch is life. Yeah, nutritional yeast.
Nutritional
We use
yeast?
that
Oh,
all
God.
the time. Yeah, we should get
So
sponsored by a
good.
nutritional yeast company because we eat it
Oh,
all the
man.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, here's a good question. I bet a lot of you guys have eat nutritional yeast. Which is your favorite brand of nutritional yeast?
Oh, Spinning Circles is coming on.
Oh, yeah, you guys know this one. Yeah, this is on the album by special request of Happy Healthy Vegan fans.
No, we didn't see the Frank Tufano debate, so I guess I'll have to go check that. It looks like Tracy Alexander, our blessed moderator, linked to this is tofu. Does tofu make men have breasts and stuff like that?
Oh,
So,
that's what it was about. Yeah.
check the link right there.
I
Tracy,
remember.
in the comments there, see Tracy in the purple blue text there, moderator. Just click that link if you're concerned
Yeah.
about soy.
Yeah, does tofu
giving
cause
you man boobs.
boobs.
Doesn't
yeah,
cause
everyone
man
was
boobs.
saying that for a minute.
It doesn't. In fact, it makes you more manly.
Didn't was it Joe Rogan think that?
In fact, anecdotally, I put up my testosterone levels end of last year, and I have the T levels of the guy in his prime, like in his late 20s, and I know Joe Rogan takes testosterone to try to have the T levels of a 30-year-old. Testosterone replacement therapy, I think it's called.
Yes.
I don't do that. I just naturally, by eating a whole food plant-based diet, I have the T levels of a 28-year-old. So just saying. And that's why I look like vegan Jesus.
That's the secret. You figured it out. All right, I'm seeing a lot of people like the Bragg's nutritional yeast. There's a Red Star. Gosh, I have a couple. Who's the guy? Bob's Red Mill has one, and I got some samples at one of the events, but I don't think I've tried it yet.
Bob's
Foods Alive nutritional yeast. You know what? I've been buying this one that's like 1 pound, and it's some
huge
brand that no one ever talks. I should go find it real quick.
Get it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, I could probably actually find it if I look at my.
Yeah, let's look on Amazon.
Yeah, I was like, I need a lot of nooch. I don't want this little tiny shaker.
We buy it in bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go through it that much. Yeah, nutritional yeast is awesome. Yeah, it's a probable absorbable source of B12, and I believe it because you've seen, if you watch my blood test videos, my B12 levels every year get higher and higher. Mine are like in the top 5% of people, not just vegans, but just all people. It's sky high. And plus I'm taking my supplement, my sublingual spray too. But even before, I want to tell people, even before I started supping, my B12 levels were already fine. What do we add nooch into? Anything, everything. I mean, when we make khichdi, I'm pouring it in there all the time. We pour it into soups.
I would have put it in the chili if I had made chili.
Chili.
Oh, okay, I've been buying Hoosier Hill Farm.
Hoosier, like Indiana.
Yeah.
Hoosier Hill, not sponsored, but
not at all. Although I should reach out to them.
Yeah, we should because it's a huge bulk thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great, and I started buying their mushroom powder too. That's okay. My favorite go-to things to spice up some boring food. If I didn't put enough herbs in it, I like to add mushroom powder, like porcini mushroom powder. And nutritional yeast is a good one if you want it cheesy. And the other thing I like to use, which I mentioned earlier, is tamari sauce. Those are my favorite things to bring some savory if it's missing.
Yeah, so yeah. If you're a vegan, you just got to understand nooch. It really helps you kick butt as a vegan as far as making your recipes tasty and
Great.
And,
Gone with the Cow had excellent B12 results as well.
Tests. Yeah, there's nothing about being vegan and being B12 deficient. But yeah, you should get your blood tested so you know where you're at and not just refuse to take a B12 sup because it's not natural. I know a certain former recent vegan male who quit. He didn't want to take a sup because he thought it wasn't natural.
Oh, come on.
Don't want to mention his name
Come
to
on.
embarrass him.
Come on. I think I'm buying some kind of. I think lately I bought a Hoosier Farms. I want to say maybe it's a portobello mushroom. I've tried a couple. I just picked up one of these like new.
This tea is good once it gets cold.
Yeah, I think it's called like umami seasoning or something at Trader Joe's. I picked it up on just kind of on a whim. It does have, I think, garlic powder in it, maybe onion powder too, but it's a mostly mushroom, and it tastes really good. It tastes like mushroom ramen.
Yeah, Race Lover is right. If you want to be a level 3 vegan, you got to be one with the nooch, for sure.
Yeah, you can make really good like cheese sauces and stuff with it. Like, one of the recipes I was working on, I got to get back to it again for the new cookbook, is a cauliflower mac and cheese, where I used to make a cheese sauce and put it over cauliflower, but then I saw people were making the cheese sauce with cauliflower. So I tried that and it was actually really good. So I had used before squash in my cheese sauce, but I was like, I love cauliflower. It's one of those cruciferous vegetables that has some of the most cancer-fighting properties of any plant type. So I thought, why not?
The other night when I made a simple pasta dish with the pasta sauce and the spinach in there, I just poured in a ton of nooch. In fact, once I plated it, I was eating. I need even more nooch. I was going crazy with the nooch. I want that cheesy texture and vibe on there. So yeah, a lot of vegans aren't aware of nutritional use. So now,
really, I thought everyone knew.
No, I guess I don't talk about it enough on our show. But
you just take it for
nutritional
granted.
use. I just take it for granted, but it's an essential part of our cooking arsenal for sure. Flavoring arsenal.
It's even good if you put like a little bit in your salad, because like I don't usually like to use dressings. Ryan will sometimes use dressings, but I usually just use fruits and things. But sometimes a little nooch in there is nice.
Sebastian wants a shout out. Shout out, Sebastian.
Woo! I feel like I saw a comment earlier that was. I think someone said they were in love with me, babe.
Someone's in love with you. Uh-oh.
I think it was Jim Vegan.
Uh-oh, Jim Vegan.
Uh-oh. Oh, there's shout out again.
See, I see all the people that love the nutritional use. Yeah. So I'm glad we got everyone.
Shout out to Nooch.
Yeah, shout out to Nooch, basically.
How did they invent nutritional yeast, you guys? It's crazy.
We should watch a video on how nutritional yeast was invented.
Like, how did someone think of it? I think it's like literally like dried molasses. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I remember it was like molasses laid out to dry, and then they like scrape it up, and it tastes delicious. It sounds crazy.
I mean, if I were to make some kind of like simple vegan pizza, I'd put a lot of pasta sauce or tomato sauce on top, and I'd put a ton of nooch on it.
Yeah, that's how I did it. So I haven't. You know what? This is the winter I have not made pizza. I've been too lazy to make pizza distracted this winter to make pizza. But I'd make a simple tomato sauce, and then I just put nutritional yeast and all my vegetables on there. Like Miyoko's is delicious, but I don't buy Miyoko's and put it on pizza. I just use nutritional yeast. Yeah.
Wonderful.
You guys give up Ormus, or did we give it a go?
Ormus.
I know.
Well, I haven't heard that in a long time. Yeah,
we have tried it.
Back in our superfood days, I was trying these various things out, and Ormus was one of the ones that stood out.
We never bought it.
But it exists in another dimension. It's a not of this plane or something like that. I go, that's pretty
far out there.
Woo to the next nth degree, but I don't remember doing anything.
The first time I did, I was like, I might feel a little tingling, like right here, like at the top of my head.
I think it was just the woo talk.
I think it was tingle. Too. I was like, if you say so.
Yeah, so yeah, we have tried Ormus, and I can't say it's worth
silver colloidal, blah blah blah.
I can't say if it's worth.
What happened to that guy Matt Monarch? He was the one that was all into Ormus.
All those guys were, I think, David Wolf and all that. Yeah.
And the things are going by really fast, you guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I want to bring up. Rhea Morales brings up nooch and tofu scramble.
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
But
thanks.
So I used to eat so much tofu scramble, like when I was first, being vegan and vegetarian and stuff in the 80s and all through the 90s, I ate a lot of tofu scramble. I got a little bit tired of it, so I came up with a new kind of scramble, and that's in my Keep a Carb Baby cookbook. It's a chickpea scramble. It's super good. It's like it's a kind of a heavier, denser really delicious scramble. But obviously, nooch is in there. It's super good. I like to put nooch on my breakfast potatoes too.
Cassandra's going. Bye, Cassandra.
Oh, bye, beauty.
Thank you, Cassandra. Love you. Thanks for dropping by. We'll see you soon. Go follow her. Subscribe to her YouTube. Follow her on Instagram. Cassandra Bankson.
Yeah. Okay. And then back to someone else asked about favorite cashew cheese recipe. The first vegan cheese I ever made was a cashew cheese, which I found the recipe from the oh my God, what is the name of that restaurant we used to go to at the camp?
Native Foods.
Native Foods. I bought the Native Foods cookbook and I learned to make
Tanya.
Yeah, Chef Tanya's cashew cheese, because back then they only used cashew cheese on stuff. Nowadays, I think they use Daiya and stuff.
I think so.
Yeah, but it used to be so delicious. This like creamy cheese. And then I learned from her how you take that creamy cashew cheese I was used to having at a restaurant, but make it into a firm brick so you could slice it. You just have to use this stuff called agar-agar. So you make your cashew nutritional yeast and spices stuff. Then you put it in a pot with the agar-agar flakes and you heat it up. And bring it to boiling. Then you put it into a pot, into like a some sort of mold or whatever, a container, and you refrigerate it, and it firms up just exactly like, it's kind of like the consistency of tofu, actually. What are you laughing about? What are you seeing?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
You look humored.
I was thinking some of the weird questions, like what camera are we using? Just some Logitech webcam things. I forgot what it's called.
Old technology.
Yeah, it's a popular one, but it's all right. It doesn't look as good as like say an iPhone camera or something like that.
I mean, why don't we just stream from our cameras?
I was researching how to do that. There's some way to use like your camera as a webcam. I have to buy it and get some stuff to do it with. Yeah, there's ways to do it. One thing you need to do is get some adapter that works like you plug in your camera's battery, because the battery would drain. It just like you plug it in the wall and plug it into the battery, it snaps in. It's weird, some weird stuff. Yeah, I think Elgato technology makes the stuff. But anyway, yeah, this works. This gets it done.
Love was too beautiful. Good night, Rachel.
And good night,
Native Foods nachos. Exactly, those nachos are crazy.
Any tips to find a vegan girlfriend? Asked Timothy Newland. Any tips to find a vegan girlfriend? Well, if you go to a vegan event, you should be outnumbered as far as gender goes. Yeah, so it should work in your mathematical favor.
It happens that 75% of vegans are, in fact, females. So.
I think that's changed a little bit more as time goes on, getting more male heavy. But yeah, I would say go to vegan events. Still, you're going to have a mathematical advantage. And good vegan guys, should do well. So just show up and be cool.
Be cool. Yeah, come out for go to a veg fest or something like that.
Yeah,
veg
go to a veg fest.
They're
all over the globe now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, we're both originally from California, both originally from Los Angeles, born in Los Angeles hospitals.
Can't tell from our crazy accents.
Outrageous Los Angeles accents. Whoa.
I know, totally.
Wow. Whoa, dude.
Vegan dating sites. What's a good vegan dating site? Give this guy
tell him. I'm obviously not really in tune with that whole thing, but if anyone has any tips for vegan dating, please share them down below here.
And Race Lever, our notorious moderator, is available.
Yeah, so DM Race Lover.
Oh, man.
What's a good vegan stand about chocolates and sweets? I mean, I'm not sure what you mean about vegan stand.
There is so many vegan chocolates. I have some here from the expo that I'm like, it's hard not to eat it, but there's a lot of vegan chocolate brands, or brands that happen to make vegan chocolate because they don't add any dairy to it.
Or some brands have both vegan and dairy added chocolates.
That's what I mean.
So you just have to look and read. Yeah.
Dark chocolate.
Yeah, just read the ingredients. Sometimes the ones that are vegan aren't labeled as vegan because they might be made in a place that processes, animal products, so they don't guarantee it.
Yeah, what happens is that you can't get the certified vegan labeling if you have a mixed use facility. And that's what happens with Justin's. chocolates. 'Cause
Yeah, and
I
others.
don't even know why they make milk chocolate. Honestly, I think Justin should just phase that out and go just full dark chocolate.
Oh, thank you, Gone with the Kill, for
Oh,
your
hey.
nice super chat tip there. Thanks so much.
Oh,
Yeah, check out our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan, right, Ryan Lum, and you got a shout out there on there. So
radical.
thanks. Yeah, we're just being ourselves here. So I'm glad
It's very low
you like
key,
that.
non-confrontational, chill
Yeah,
out vegan time.
yeah,
Wow, that was
safe
the whole
place.
album. We've heard the whole album, guys.
Our whole album,
That's
I almost called it
crazy.
Long Way from
Long
Home.
Way from Home. No, that album came in
Life goes on.
2007.
Life goes on. Yeah.
Oh man.
Cool.
Mm.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the chill love vibes here. Digging it.
Mhm.
Can you be healthy as a raw vegan? Yeah, sure. But my question is like, why it's so much more difficult to be a raw vegan. I know, we know, because we tried it for a little while. You're restricting down to just so few foods, and you're ignoring or not choosing not to eat such a wide variety of great, otherwise perfectly healthy foods. So I'm going, yeah, do it for a while, see how you like it. But then, my personal opinion is just, why make life tougher? Why make veganism tougher than it has to
Yeah.
be?
And when you actually, got really into the research, it turns out there's not really any significant research to support any of the claims that raw food is healthier. And in fact, a lot more nutrition can be found through a lot of cooked foods and like slower release, like being fuller longer on starches, like having oatmeal in the morning as
Yeah.
opposed to just eating fruit.
Yeah. So I mean,
If we were
definitely,
eating all the time as raw
I like to
vegans.
say it's not raw versus cooked. It's like have it all. They're all whole
Yeah.
food plants. Just eat it. That's what
Yeah.
being vegan is about. It's just easy. It's easy. You don't have to like restrict or anything like that. Just eat the food, eat the plants.
Yeah. Wow, it's so quiet now without the album playing.
I know. We
Oh,
need the album again. A lot of people
oh.
didn't come from the beginning. Oh, I'm gonna start again.
Are you really?
Yeah, why not? It
Wow.
doesn't seem as much like a party now, huh?
I know. All of a sudden, it wasn't like we're having a Saturday night hangout. It
But
was
yeah,
like,
I'm sure you can
hi,
be
we
healthy.
are here to be professional.
I'm sure you can be healthy and raw. I never said it was impossible in any of my like Ravana or raw life response videos. And if anyone thought that, I apologize. I'm just saying it's much easier to be and remain vegan if you're eating a diet, kind of like what we're talking about, what the plant-based doctors are talking about.
You know what? I think some people are attracted to the raw, to a raw fruit based diet because of what I experienced. I got down to such a low weight. I weighed less than I did in high school, and I was
In her 40s.
And I was very skinny in high school. I was only 115 pounds.
Yeah, you're a petite. Like
I got down to 112 pounds.
She had an eating disorder in high school, and as a raw
vaguely.
person, you were lighter than that.
So I was like eating all day long, like eating so much produce, and like my whole life was about trying to keep the produce going. And yet I was only 112 pounds, and it just got to be crazy. It was like too hard to like spend my whole time thinking about where am I going to get my next like piece of fruit or lettuce or whatever. It's like so much easier to eat a potato, eat some oatmeal, and not think about eating all day. And then yet being so skinny that none of my clothes fit anymore. It was crazy. So like sometimes people comment on how different I look now. Like, I look like a mess right now. They'll be like, oh, you got plastic surgery. Your face looks so different.
God.
You look younger now. It's like, it's because I was underweight.
Severely
underweight.
Yeah, we've both gained weight since we were raw. I mean, but I think we're at healthy body weights right now. I mean, you wear size small, sometimes extra small.
I know, yeah. Yeah, I'm size small, size small pants and shirt, size small, extra small in a lot of.
I tried
the unisex.
I tried to surprise her.
How much smaller do I need to be?
Recently, like, was it your birthday or Valentine's? I bought you some yoga pants, and online they said no. They got the measurements. No, go up to size medium because it's and I know you have a nice curvature down there, so I got you medium, and it was way too big.
It was baggy. I was like, sorry, babe, I need small pants. Even I got some Prada size small yoga pants, and then after wearing them a little bit just for an hour or so, they get a little saggy. I'm like, I should have got extra small.
How much should a man weigh? It depends on tons of factors.
Lots of factors.
How tall they are, how active they are, and genetics plays a factor too. There's no such thing as look at body mass index, BMI. It gives you some rough ideas there of what's like underweight, ideal range, overweight, obese. You can check that out. It's all based upon height. Good night, Intrepid Hope. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes. Yeah, and I think you were the person said you listen to us on Spotify. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Love Spirals on Spotify, Apple Music.
Someone's
You wanna
asking you
stream
about bloating, babe.
Yeah,
We get
of course we
bloating
bloat.
questions a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I bloat. I was talking earlier when I have
Really?
my morning smoothies. I have a bloat. You saw my little belly today.
I was tiny. Is it?
Yeah, it's a little
not,
bit.
It's not like a huge one.
It's just a little bit, and it goes away after a couple hours, especially after you take a big pee.
You know, I hear a lot about how people that are transitioning to veganism, they have more of a problem with bloating right away, and I guess they get freaked out because it's that switching over from all the animal products to the plant products, having all that fiber. Your body's not used to it. There's like this weird transitional period where your microbiome has to switch over, so it's optimized to break down plants instead of animal products. So you kind of have to get through that period. For me personally, when I was still eating dairy, that's when I would always bloat. I would bloat so bad on dairy. I don't really have a problem bloating from plants. Like sometimes people would be like, how can you eat all those beans? Don't you get bloated? But I eat beans regularly. They don't upset me.
Your microbiome's fine-tuned for them.
Yeah. If I were to drink a beer, I would get really bloated. Like I have a terrible stomachache. So I avoid beer. And
Good night, Carly, with a chance of mangoes.
I think I think onions make me bloat. I don't cook with onions, as you guys have probably seen by now in the video we put out recently. But you know, when we go out, obviously, like somewhere at Veggie Grill or whatever, like you're gonna have onions. So that's when I'll start to get bloated.
Timothy asked, "Do we dig jazz?"
Love it.
Yeah, it's particularly like that mid-century cool jazz era. Kind of Blue. Obviously one of the greatest recorded musical works of all time. Yeah, Miles Davis, one of my idols. And that John Coltrane era with this quartet, where they did like this nice run of like Crescent, Love Supreme. Yeah, it's one. Those are some of my favorite albums of all time there too. So yeah, we're big jazz fans.
We've seen a little bit of jazz live, not a lot.
Yeah, all sorts of guys. Yeah, I've even seen some modern guys like Pat Metheny.
Oh, I forgot I didn't get to go to that one with you.
Yeah.
God, what was that one guy? With the 3-piece that we saw at
Josh Redman.
Joshua Redman.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah, check him out. He was kind of popular in the 2000s. Being like the second coming of John Coltrane. That's kind of a bit to live up to. But he's awesome too. Yeah. We've seen some good live jazz. We're lucky. Yeah. We could see more good live jazz. One of my dreams is to see McCoy Tyner.
I know.
John Coltrane's pianist.
We really need to.
And he plays in New York. I'm not sure how regularly, but if I can get out to New York and see McCoy Tyner, I'll feel quite satisfied in this life.
We were lucky. We got to see Herbie Hancock play with Santana.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, they did "So What," like one of my favorite songs. It was
played "So What," Miles Davis.
Cool.
Yeah. So we were pretty diverse in our musical interests. We just don't listen to like one thing or one genre. Let's see, what else you guys talking about here?
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late for a lot of people. Yeah, we're on the West Coast here. It's an early, young 10:38. And I guess we start letting people go to bed, particularly our great moderators, Tracy and Race Lever, who probably want to go do something else tonight, or at least go to sleep or something. So we'll do a rapid fire question and answer before we go here. Just quick questions, quick answers from us. And
you guys like dubstep?
Do we like dubstep?
I listened to a bit of dubstep, but it was years ago, and we're like,
that was a long time ago. That's when dubstep was popular. Yeah, early 2010s.
It's been a while since I listened to any dubstep. Then I kind of more segued into future beats and all that, like chill trap, and I don't even know what to say I'm listening to now.
I like jazz step, jazz drum and bass.
Jazz step, yeah. I don't think anyone uses that term anymore.
Are we gonna do a Disneyland vlog this year? Yeah, we're planning to go in January/February, but since we had no days above 70 degrees,
it feels like it's been canceled.
So I'm thinking we're probably gonna go in May. I'm hoping when the weather's kind of not too hot yet, you know, and before the Star Wars land opens up, it'll be too hectic and crazy. So yeah, we hope to. Let's see what else. Quick questions. Uh, should we
Stay all night. I
Should-
would definitely fall
Should we get
asleep.
organic sea veggies to avoid toxins? I mean, toxins could be anywhere in the ocean, so I don't think organic will make a difference. You know, organic just is how things are grown. If something's grown in the ocean, you know, humans aren't really manipulating them all that much.
You know, I used to be into having sea veggies in a salad, but then after all the nuclear stuff that happened, the Japanese sea vegetables suddenly didn't sound as appealing to me. So it's been a while since I've had them, but I do still like to eat dulse. That's been harvested from the East Coast here.
And Tracy brings up my Dole Whip addiction. Yeah, and what's cool about now at Disneyland, they have a new food area next to the where the Dole Whips are served. They have all the various Dole Whip flavors, not just the pineapple one, but all the other ones too. I have to double check if they're all vegan before
They're
we
all
go.
vegan.
They all are? Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, dude, if you want to find out about vegan,
give a plug here.
Yeah, Happiest Vegan on Earth.
On YouTube and Instagram.
So thorough,
dude. She has an annual pass. She goes every week, it seems.
She was like livid when she saw the PETA's
Disneyland, the most vegan friendly theme park in America, because a lot of the information was out of date.
Yeah, because she has a pass and she goes like every couple days, it seems like, and has new updates. So she goes in and she asks the people at the counter. She talks to the chef. She demands to see the ingredients list. Like she leaves no rock unturned. And she goes into like every single establishment, even ones like there's not gonna be anything vegan there, but she'll just try to see what you can get vegan there. She's super hardcore.
Not only Disneyland, she goes like downtown Disney, the hotels. So I need to follow Happiest Vegan on Earth, Instagram, and YouTube.
Angry Vegan remembers gooseberries.
Gooseberries. Oh, that's from our Disneyland. That's our Disneyland. But man, you're old school Angry Vegan. Awesome.
Old school.
Yeah, the gooseberries thing. Me talking to Snow White.
Yeah, she was the best.
She was so in character. I was trying to tell her about my vegan Dole Whips. She was all tripping on it. It was cool.
She was the best.
That was awesome. That was an awesome moment captured in film. I'm glad we got that.
Here's one for you, babe. Will we get to Mars?
Will we get to Mars? You know, that sounds quite fascinating. If they perfect that technology, I don't want to be on those first few trips to Mars. So maybe I'll retire in our 80s on Mars. We'll see how that goes. You know, sell our house and go to Mars.
I don't know, man. Let's see. What else?
Do I know John Rose? No. Let's see.
No cows on Mars. I know. Sometimes I think, gosh, I wonder if they're coming up with these like weird lab meats because that's what they plan to eat when they go to Mars. Like they don't want to give up meat, but they know they can't bring cows, so they're gonna bring lab meat.
Let's see.
I don't see any questions.
Yeah. What do we have going on tomorrow? Do some farmers market shopping. Get all our cruelty-free produce.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm probably not traveling to Mars.
You got called up. You two don't even want to drive to Utah.
Let alone Mars.
Yeah, I was
Utah. I'd love to go through Utah. I'd love to see Utah sometime. Yeah,
I would too.
One day we got to go on a nice road trip. Now, now we have a better vehicle.
Oh wow! Someone's suggesting powdered Indian gooseberry to help with cholesterol levels. I had no idea.
Yeah, thanks for that tip there. Yeah, I didn't know there was such a thing. Thanks for that tip there, Peter Rabbit. I'm just trying it naturally here. I tell you, I've stopped eating that cereal every night that had canola oil in it. And I thought maybe the peanut butter might have been doing something too. So I got that powdered peanut butter thing where they remove all
like
the fat stuff. 60%
less fat.
Yeah, so I'm trying. I don't even eat it all that much, but every night now religiously, I'm eating my sprouted oats. No oil or anything added. So I'll get my blood tested in a few months. I want to wait a few months for more sunlight. I want to improve my vitamin D. So I just want to go there and rock. Yeah. So yeah. Haven't ever been to Yosemite? Not in a hell of a long time. You want to go to Yosemite?
Yeah, Chase Atlantic. We're just out there when they were taking a break. It looks so beautiful. They're saying it's like their favorite thing to do.
I wonder if they went during the national park closures from our government shutdown. That would have been a bad time to go.
It was just recently. They just
okay, they're just there. Okay, that's cool. They're probably safe then. Well, any
Oh.
recommendations for losing weight? We're not a weight loss channel, really. So yeah,
We
we're,
don't have a
we're
lot of
vegan.
good.
You know, as I said,
When Ryan
vegan.
went vegan, he lost whatever weight he hadn't already lost as a vegetarian.
I mean, if you are vegan, you will probably, if you're overweight, you will probably lose weight. Our moderator Tracy and her husband had some great
Oh my
results.
God. Yes.
Yeah.
Talk to Tracy about her weight loss.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
We've talked to her. She did no calorie restrictions, ate till she's full, did some healthy lifestyle
Yeah.
tweaks, and can speak firsthand.
And we met Tracy. I would have never imagined that either her or her husband were ever overweight.
No, you guys look awesome.
They just look like how they should look, like
Yeah.
they're like their natural selves. They look good.
80 pounds.
Ugh, wow.
And 80 for the hubs.
And
wow.
the same with Marina, who won the vegan chili contest.
Oh yeah.
That we recently judged, and also she also won the vegan chili contest at the Long Beach Vegan Festival. She lost that same amount of weight too, and halted her gosh, what is that one
what
weird
condition?
disease got? Oh man, I'm totally spacing out.
Well, anyway, you guys
It's
get the
kind of
point.
associated with werewolves.
You guys get the point, though. Even vegan diets.
I was so tired
Even
all of a
though
sudden.
going vegan is a moral, ethical stance, many people find that over time it's not a great lose a lot of weight quick overnight scheme like some of these diets are, because it's not a calorie restriction plan. But yeah, over time, in the long term, you'll probably have a pretty good, healthy body weight.
Jim, who's in love with me, wanted to know favorite vegan milk.
I'll answer that, but Tracy, here's her magical secret, guys. If you really want to lose weight as a vegan, it's like what I say all the time in the live streams: whole food vegan. That's a trick. Try to avoid as many processed foods as possible.
Yeah,
get rid of oil.
And salt down as low as you can.
Yep.
Because honestly, I okay. When I was totally no oil and like that was when I was really skinny. And now that I will eat vegan food in restaurants or I'll try the product and stuff, I've gained weight. I'm not fat,
I think
but
we have a healthy
weight.
weight. But yeah, Tracy says too, and she did no calorie restrictions, just avoiding the oils, the processed food, whole foods. So if you're super serious about losing weight, that's what I recommend.
That's what Marina did.
Recommend too. And then once you're cool with your body weight, then you can experiment, add in some more of these processed, the least kind of processed vegan foods we're talking about. Not something that has 100 weird ingredients in it.
Yeah.
And low salt. The reason for that is just salt. It makes you retain water. It does bloat you out a bit. You'll just if you eat a low salt diet. I'm not a medical doctor. You'll weigh a few pounds less than you would if you were eating a saltier diet. I know this for a fact. I've seen this happen to me many times.
Yeah, exactly. And like when people first start the low salt diet, they're like, oh my god, I lost 5-10 pounds. Like, well, it's just really water weight from the salt, but it's not real weight. It's not like if you lost fat.
But quick question about plant-based milks. Not sponsored, but yeah, these guys, have you seen them? Good Karma. They make a flaxseed milk full of omega-3s. Been digging that lately. It costs like $1 more than the almond milk I've been getting, but I like it. And plus, it's fortified with B12 and D. I remember. So that's a good one. But I just been getting a lot too.
Omegas.
That and the Whole Foods unsweetened vanilla. I dig that one.
Talk about being able to get omegas from non-animal sources.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And there's all kinds. There's so many different kinds of plant-based milks now, guys. There's not even a debate. It kicks butt. Yeah, Karma milk is life. I just wish that all the flavors, because when we see them at these events, they break out all the chocolate milk. The chocolate Karma milk is good. Karma milk is awesome. I just can't find it anywhere.
Good. Have it at our
I have to
local
buy
stores.
it on Amazon or start. I'm gonna start writing.
But
we kind of rode down with this dude here, so I'm gonna email him. See if we can get.
Dude, he wanted to talk to us that whole.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
I was like, I get out of here.
So if you see us with lots of good Karma milk soon, you'll know I got in contact with our bro here.
Ripple, was that the one that I talked to? I talked to so many people at the expo, you guys, and I was supposed to be editing it the whole time that this live stream was going on. Instead, I came in. Ooh! We made a whole video about that. Was that Cydia? Cydia style. About why no garlic and onions.
Yeah, check it out. We just put it out like 2 weeks ago. Why are there no onions or garlic in her recipe? So check that out. I think we did a really good job, because this is our third attempt at it. We tried to make sure everything was clear as possible, so you can see why. It's not necessarily a health thing, and and you'll see how we're extremely healthy, even though we don't eat onions and garlic, because we're eating other foods, cruciferous vegetables, which have the same anti-cancer properties that garlic has. So check it out. Why is Angie yawning? Because we're pretty tired. We've been up.
Tired.
We've done a lot of stuff. I went running today. I sprinted up hills at 100% max effort. My legs and butt are feeling it.
Do we like durian and jackfruit? I'll leave that one for you, babe.
Durian can be fun sometimes. I've still not ever found a fresh one. When I went to Hawaii, it was the wrong time of year, apparently. Jackfruit, I'm kind of liking how jackfruit's becoming like this processed meat kind of thing, you know?
It's not a process.
You know what I'm saying?
meat.
A fake meat, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know, you can make meaty things. In fact, that's one of the companies
It's just a matter of eating it. So if you use young jackfruit, young green jackfruit, that's when you can make all those savory things like a pulled pork style.
There's
or
another
like
company we
stuff.
talked to at
Oh
the
my
expo,
God.
the Jackfruit Company, not sponsored,
Dude,
but
that smoked jackfruit was the bomb.
I was talking. We went back on the last day, and all the foods we remembered kicking butt. We went there on the third day, and we talked to their people to see if we can get some more of their stuff. Because yeah, that jackfruit was really good. They made these little jackfruit tacos. Damn, those were good.
It's so good.
And if you look again at the ingredients list, there's very few. It's very minorly
Woo!
processed. That's what we're attracted to. Just like it's pretty healthy stuff, you know.
It's not nice to jackfruit. That's funny.
Let's see.
Yeah, jackfruit is really expensive, Philip, and I do like the sweet jackfruit, but yeah, it's expensive, and I'm not super great at selecting, and it sucks when you spend like $6 for a little chunk, and then you're like, and it's not ripe, it's just all rubbery and no good.
Uncle Stink. No, we are not boring. Go to our other channel, Love Spirals, and you can see us talking about our other passion, music, which we were talking about earlier. In fact, we did a live jam here. Got the Telecaster out, Angie singing. So yeah, right now we're just talking about one thing because we're about to go.
Yeah, we've been talking about everything tonight, but we've been on here for like 2
hours. Almost 3 hours.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. We should let everyone
I know,
continue
get on with your
their
Saturday
nights.
night
Yeah.
or your Sunday morning or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys joined on. You saw a very unique live stream here that had a soup mukbang.
Random.
A random impromptu jam with Angie.
Oh my
here,
God, I'm afraid to hear that back.
amongst other things. So that was cool. It's one for the books. And we had some great moderators and guests on in the chat. So this has been one for the books, I think.
Happy Healthy Vegan party in the studio.
Best soup mukbang live concert ever. Yeah, it is #1 of all time.
One of a
any
kind.
channel.
Oh my.
So yeah, make sure you're not only following us here on YouTube, but actually on Instagram, which she's the one kind of more in charge of there.
Instagram?
Yeah, and you can see what we're eating and what we're doing. We'll let you know what events, like we're going to be at like LA Veg Fest or Veg Fest LA in May. We're talking right now with Mercy for Animals
Oh
about
yes,
doing
that's exciting.
I didn't tell anyone about this yet. We're
Oh.
talking about doing a little like hanging out in a park locally in Long Beach or in LA and having you guys come out and just having some kind of event with Mercy for Animals.
Right. I was gonna show them Instagram.
But yeah, follow.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Follow us on Instagram, Happy Healthy Vegan.
We haven't given a talk since San Diego Veg Fest, have we?
Yeah. And this will be informal.
Woo.
We might, if we do it at park, we might all sit around and chat, do some Q&A, and just eat some potluck or something. Man, we're talking with them right now. If we do that, that'll be in May or June.
I'm hoping that we can get our friend Organics to Veganics to bring food.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll try to
because
make
they're
it.
friends with Mercy for Animals people too, and they make great vegan food, so it'd be awesome to have them.
So yeah, follow us
Veganics
there. Make sure you're subscribed to have our notification bell here. As we're saying, we're trying to use that more to get information to you guys, like information like events, little videos that are not like maybe that don't warrant being up on the main channel, just odd little things. So make sure you're notified there. I just want to make sure you guys know what we're doing because it sucks when people say, "Oh, I didn't know you guys are doing that." It's not your fault, just because there's so many streams of information. Just make sure you're plugged into our stuff.
I knew you're into Zep. Yeah. Yeah. So like you said, if we're doing an event, I'll try to remember to post a picture beforehand, and then usually I'll end up posting like a picture IG. Afterwards.
On
well,
IG.
also I'm gonna try to be better about the community tab
on YouTube here.
Yeah, the community tab it's pretty cool. You can post one picture at a time. So I started doing I was like, all right, I'll make like a diptych with a couple pictures or make a flyer or something. Anyways, I feel like there was one other thing to tell you.
God, that was all I can remember right now.
Oh, what was it? So we told you guys that we're looking into reprinting the Keep It Car Baby book.
Yeah, I told them that. If we do, we'll probably get them in about a month or so.
Which would be in plenty of time to bring them to LA Veg Fest, which I assume that we're going to be over in the social media tent again.
May 5th.
We heard Thrive's going to be a sponsor again.
Again, follow us on IG and on the community tab here. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah. What else is new? I'm finishing up my extremely long, like half hour to 45-minute expo video. I've cut it down a lot, but
Or you can cut it into 2 parts, maybe.
that's what I can't decide.
Get one out, you know.
We have the brand new shirt.
Oh,
We
holy
have a
crap.
brand new shirt. I've got photos of it posted on Instagram, but you can go to shop.happyhealthyvegan.org and there's a brand new baseball tee. It's like gray with black sleeves and with the old school logo
Go
on
grab
it.
one
It's
real
so
quick.
retro
Grab one real
and it
quick.
looks so cute on Ryan. I don't think I look that great in the baseball tee, but he looks amazing in it. So,
There it is.
oh, you have it? He's gonna put it on for you
I can't
guys.
remember if it was dirty or not.
Oh yeah, there it is. I thought you were gonna model it.
Let's see. Here it is. We're just doing a
Yeah.
drop of it. It's just like Tracy just got one for her and her
Oh,
husband.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Ryan
it's just a drop.
barely ordered any.
Only pressed up like a few dozen of these.
What?
It's like our baseball shirt here, like 3/4 length sleeve, size of small to
Really
extra small. So
soft.
some of these are gone. These are gone. We just thought we'd do it because it's still cold. I thought every past few years it would be unthinkable here to wear a long sleeve in California,
Yeah.
but it's still cold, and I know it's cold for most of you guys. So
Yeah.
we pressed them up just for the end of winter here.
Yeah, and Ryan wore that when we went out to see the Super Blooms, and
The
I
puppies.
got some really awesome pictures of them. So I used one of those on the store. Usually the store is just white background with the shirts, but it was so cute against the poppies. So you have to go check out that picture. I also reposted it to Pinterest. If you guys are following me, Pinterest, I'm on there. And it's Angie B. But there's like so many weird things going on.
We've been busy.
Speaking of the Super Bloom, well, first I got some really gorgeous pictures that I really want you guys to see on Instagram because, like, if I can only put one on the stupid community tab, well, it's not stupid, on the awesome community tab, but you can only put one picture at a time. But we have some video. We have like 3 minutes of video that we're not vlogging. We're just kind of randomly shooting video because we're like, oh my God, this
It's
is the
so
most beautiful
beautiful.
thing I've ever seen. But because it's so beautiful, I was like, I feel like I want to share this with people. It's like, should I make like an impromptu music video or should we like voice over it and tell you guys what it was like up there? Or like, should I just put up the raw footage? Like, I really want you guys to see the poppies and all the Super Bloom. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it was
But
amazing.
there's been like all this crazy stuff going on. All these like vegans like not going vegan that like I don't have time to do like a cutesy music video. Like,
I know.
Ryan's got to cover the stories that everyone wants to hear about.
I have
Yeah,
to.
here, people want us to talk about how our friend Chris accidentally ate the Impossible Burger. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, we're just super stoked. We didn't go to Food's booth.
We had no
We're super
desire.
stoked
And I'm
we were
just
not
glad
there.
our random path through the expo didn't lead us past Impossible.
Yeah.
That's a
Honestly,
shame.
I
of
don't
them.
really care about Impossible Burgers anyways. So where they weren't like high on my list. I wanted to see all the like vegan cheeses and vegan milks and the burgers. They were like way down low. I don't really care about them. Anyways, so I have Super Bloom footage that I might want to share with you guys in addition to the other footage. And what else is going on?
I'm already tired hearing all
I'm
this.
so tired. And also, I just dug up like Ryan.
Oh God.
Ryan had an album 2000 called Temporal.
For Love Spirals Downwards, my previous band, it was like the album that just was a career retrospective. In
Yeah.
fact, long story short, our label found a little stack of CDs and sent them to me.
Yeah.
And we had a stack of cover art and we just put it all together and we reissued that. So if you're into my old band, Love Spirals Downwards, go to our
Yeah.
Bandcamp. We have, you can buy the album or the digital download there. So
Yeah, that's what I was doing
Yeah.
today, getting that up there. That's why I'm tired. I've been doing all this crazy
yeah, we're
work.
tired. I
I
think
worked
you guys are
last
tired
night
too.
too. I was trying so hard to get that temporal
So
thing
maybe
on
we'll
the
go chill
Bandcamp.
out, play a little bit of our Rise of Kingdoms game, and then watch something on TV for a little bit and chill out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see if our new favorite show had an episode this week. AP Bio.
I love AP Bio, guys. Are you watching AP Bio? Begin shutting up immediately.
Yeah, I need you guys to start shutting up now. So I mean, we'll
One
see if
last
that
thing.
came up.
You'll never guess what we watched last night. Oh, it wasn't last night. It was 2 nights ago.
What did we watch? Oh my God.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, we saw Excellent Adventure a month or two ago for the first time in a long time. Though, I thought we said, yeah, I only saw Bogus Journey maybe once in my entire
Yeah,
life. So we
I think
saw
it was-
Bogus Journey.
Yeah, because they're about to take both the Bill and Ted's down off of Amazon Prime. So we're like, oh, we got to see them while they're still up. So I think that's everything.
That's guys. So thanks for joining us on this historic,
And
unique,
random.
distinct, and random mukbang live stream music festival.
Wow, it's a festival even.
It is a festival. So I'm not sure when we'll be back on, or I'll be back on, but you guys know I kind of come on and live stream once every week or two. So just, yeah, make sure you have the notification bell to know when this is going on.
Race Lever, I am already following that Bill and Ted 3
Bill and
Twitter
Ted 3,
account.
yeah.
Bill and Ted 3.
Bill and Ted 3 maybe happening.
Yes.
They seem to be all
Wild
on board.
Stallions.
We're so stoked.
Yeah. So I guess we could bring them out with like what do they say? Be excellent to one another.
Yeah, and party on, dudes. So thanks, guys. Good
Oh my
night.
god!
Much
And
love.
spinning circles came on like it's the end of
Whoa.
your video. What?
All right, guys. All right, much love, and we'll see you guys around.
I can't believe it. It's so crazy.
All right, be excellent to each other. Bye, guys. Stay vegan.